and welcome in to Hunny Heist 2. We are getting the bears back together. Thank you all for joining us this evening. I am your heist master, Mama Samu, and these are my lovely bears. Allow me to link them in the chat because they are all our fantastic bears and where you can find them. Welcome. This is the second Hunny Heist stream in this particular saga. These are returning bears from our first adventure at HoneyCon 2020, which was quite the adventure. As a basic recap to give you guys a little bit of a starting point before the bears introduce themselves. About 10 years ago, they went to, HoneyCon and were able to, they were on a mission to rescue a princess from a castle. And
Mama's 2 HYPE Hi Sam and
I have that muted.
Wanted to say hope you have a wonderful time, Mama's 2 HYPE.
This is fine. This is fine.
It just
Stream
clicked.
Played a thing.
It just clicked in my mind. It's 2030 in game.
It
just
2030
clicked.
in game.
How
It is
dare you?
2030.
I need an apology immediately.
That wasn't on purpose, but that's what that
You
is.
said like 2020, and I was like, oh my god, wait a minute.
Did I mention where Goldie's having an existential crisis? Is it just me?
That was unintentional existential crisis. You gave us all existential crises about Sunbears last time, so this is just revenge.
This is true.
It's true.
All right. It's off to a fantastic start.
Never been the same.
But yeah, so welcome everyone. I apologize if I cannot react to everybody in chat. I'm attempting to record this for posterity's sake. Posterity. Just so we can laugh at ourselves later.
Posterity.
Honestly.
Posterity. What is that? Anyway,
What do you mean we're going to see this later?
So anyways, 10 years ago, they were to successfully rescue / go into business with the princess and her friend Robert Huntington, and they started the business Funny Honey, with their patented ability to turn bears' honey and humans' hair into different shades and glittery effects. This honey was very, very popular, and the bears have been associated with the company in one way or another ever since. And on that, I'm gonna let the bears introduce themselves properly. Starting with Air Bubbles.
Oh no, okay. Get into the accent again, okay.
Oh no, I gotta get your CC working too.
Hello there, it's me, Saoirse. You can call me Siri, because I know everything. But if you remember, I've been the brains of the operation of the Funny Honey. I've been staying in behind the scenes, making sure the company stays afloat. I decided I don't want to have any kids or really any partners. That's just a lot of funny business, I'd rather just have all the money and the honey for myself. So I'm here to help out the crew whatever way I can to make sure we get a little extra pocket money.
Fantastic. Thank you for joining us again, Saoirse. Right. Eva.
Hello, hi. I am Goldie. I'm a sun bear, and I'm going to sprinkle in horrifying sun bear facts throughout the evening.
No. Please don't.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about sunbears!
How could you forget?
It's seared in my mind. It's seared in my mind.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
You picked the most demented thing on this planet. I'm just letting you know.
Look, their habitat is
Awful.
threatened. They are possibly an endangered species. That is not the fact I remember. But anyway, we'll skip the creepy facts for now.
For now.
Goldie is a retired driver. Again, I think. She's currently working in R&D for Funny Honey and is very invested in the state of new honey products. So, yes, also living that single lifestyle. Thank you, Siri, for bringing that up.
We have some of independent bears here.
Duh.
Look, I'm a black bear. I can't help it if my mates are afraid of me. Afraid of that power.
Is that a
I'm the
fact?
terrifying one.
Is that
Incorrect.
is that a
You're
thing
not
about
a
black
ruthless.
bears? Is that a
Visibility.
thing? Is that I gotta ask? Is that like a fact? Or is that are they afraid of each other?
No, I like pulled that right
There's
out of my
only
butt.
one bear we're all afraid of
I'm
here.
gonna Google it
Are
right
there
now.
any
Truly.
good bears?
There's only one.
I'm not
Is
afraid
that-
of any of the bears
like,
here. They're
good
all
bears?
squishy and lovely.
Is there any big bear? Like, wait, did you ask if there's any scary bears? Because technically Ike is terrifying. Because he's a grizzly.
Yeah.
Which is the ability of grizzly
Technically.
bear.
Technically.
Well,
Sorry,
technically,
some
I'm
bears
scared.
are,
A
threatened,
problem.
not endangered.
Mhm.
Oh,
And they're
I bet.
adorable if you don't think too much about them. Anyway,
And I
feel-
do.
Adorable.
I feel like it's KP's turn.
It would be.
Listen up, loves. My name's Wilson, and I am a retired old man. But at one time, I was quite... Well, still I am quite charming, but at one point, I was quite the nimble thief. And the, Well, I would say someone else would like to consider the brains of the operation, but I would say I have... No, I lied. I don't have many brains. But I do have some specific set of skills, most of which involves infiltration. And, that's all.
That is all.
Oh, actually, background. At this point, I think... well, Wilson has been just enjoying his retirement after helping with the connections. He helped with the sales and
Very good marketing at the beginning of Funny
marketing.
Honey, you know.
considering he has a lot of acquaintances in both the above and underground below regions of society. So there you are. There you go. That's where he's at.
Fantastic Wilson.
Also single.
Single. Any panda bears out there looking for or
He's just an old man at this point. He just wants the simple creature comforts.
he's a sweet
That he
old
just
panda
loves.
bear. Sweet old panda.
And if you not if you talk to the local kids.
Oh god.
Get off my lawn!
Oh, it's like,
Oh, that's not where I thought you were taking
I
that.
thought you were murdering
Much better.
people. Like, honestly.
Oh.
How much concern?
I got scared because you said
Wow.
not if you ask the kids, like there's local legends like that panda bear murders people. like Pennywise style. I got scared.
Wow.
Well,
Rowan,
beyond our
dark.
concern about Wilson's pastimes, Mr. Adup, who will you be this evening?
Well, my name is Big Ike, or technically my name is Michael, but everybody goes, but just call me Ike. It's who I am. I've spent the past 10 years, well, a few of them, I was working for the company until my lovely wife, the lovely Anna Bear, came up with an idea, which was we seen those shows about people who hunt down other people, and we thought we could do that, but make it better or make it bearer. So I'm currently the star of Big Ike. The we don't have a good name yet. That's the problem. That's the big problem with the show. We don't have a good name yet.
We have several
But-
working names, but
There's like 12 of them, and we change it every episode so people get confused. They watch them out of order, but there's not really an overarching. Anyway,
Has a very
that's-
cult, a very devoted cult following.
yeah, there's
Absolutely.
there's like 3 bears that know everything about my life, which is real strange. But this is a big step up because now I'm known in the bear networks, which I didn't expect to be.
Bear networks are a lot more wide than you'd think.
They are, but I'm not single. As I said, I'm married to the lovely Anna Bear right here.
I did not mean to start a trend, just for the
Well,
record.
you did.
You did.
You did.
it
Now
happens.
you gotta live in there.
Mhm. Right, and then Miss Shamanda.
Hi, I am playing Anima Duclaw tonight, and once again, I am married to the lovely Big Ike. I am the producer of our running television show. I'm also the one who dishes out the bounties, as we will call them, on our
Good
show.
name.
Mhm.
Yeah, we have several names going. But we've made quite a good living off of our television show, and we're we're thinking about having a couple cubs, but we'll put that off until after we're ready to settle down.
Perhaps after just one more big job, you'll be ready to settle down. And I am dressed at least as Auntie Roma, their previous contact and, good friend who gave them their last job and is the one who was noticed that, unfortunately, something has been stolen from Funny Honey. Something very, very important has been stolen. It's the core of the business. Robert's base honey jar. The one that all of them come from. Like when you have yeast for bread and it's that specific one. That is what gives our honey its transformative powers. And it has been stolen. It has been taken by one of our unexpected competitors, but they have been growing in the pet snack market. Alas, we found out who it's been stolen, and Honey, who joined you last time, she is unfortunately busy on other business, but beforehand she was able to do some research and find who stole the honey, and found out a little bit about where they're hiding it. It's not going to be easy, as it's been stolen by Evelyn Catspaw of Catspaw Catnip. It seems.
Oh, bitch.
I don't know what they are trying to do with what they plan to do with the honey, but it can't be anything good. I wouldn't have called all of you back here, but Robert is absolutely inconsolable, and I can't really deal with it right now. I'm actually getting to you from vacation with Onyx Velvet, and I finally made up, and we're vacationing. But anyways.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
But that is why I have provided you with a special device that Honey, your hacker friend, has put all the information that she could gather about the Catspaw property where they are holding the honey. So you should be able to access some information from her. In game terms, they can use the hacker skill twice without a hacker. So, right.
Would this be a bad time to say I'm allergic to cats?
Probably, but we suffer for what we must do. And on that note, I figured this might be a good time to explain the mechanics of the game. So, each of our bears have 6 points that are allocated to either criminal or bear. They're starting the game with 3 points in bear and 3 points in criminal. Each of them, as their bear type, have a specialty, so that when they're working towards their specialty, I will give them advantage, saying they each have a thievery or a criminal specialty, and I will give them advantage if they're using their specialty. If they succeed on a roll, then they will succeed. Like if they succeed on a criminal roll, they will gain 1 point in criminal. So they'll have 4 points in criminal and only 2 points in bear. If any bear gets to 6 points in either bear or criminal, there are consequences. There are some fun consequences if that happens. So, it hasn't happened yet. We'll see. We'll see if they're feeling a little reckless in in the later years. So along with that, I think those are the main mechanics. We roll d6s. You want to roll below your skill, so that's why getting a higher skill is better. But you want to roll low. So grab your dice that normally roll terribly, because in this game they will roll fantastic.
So all of them, cool.
Depending on your dice. Oh. And by the way, so this game was made by, I will go ahead and link the game if anybody is interested. It was created by Grant Howitt. It's Hunny Heist, 1-page RPG, very simple to run. I highly encourage you guys to check it out. Another thing that we have is the Eviscerate is currently raising money for St. Jude, and I have a link for that one as well. And this stream was brought because of donations towards Stop the AAP I Hate. So because the stream was brought to you by charity, we're going to continue, trying to advertise charitable efforts during such. So if you have anything to donate, St. Jude is another amazing charity that helps so many kids through some really, really, really tough things. So you can donate. I would highly recommend. And I think on that note, a couple more mechanics for the game. In order to move, you can move yourself one point towards bear by eating a share of honey, and you may move yourself 1 point towards criminal by having a flashback, which tend to be great. Like if you're doing something, it can be a flashback to when you were all planning this, at either like maybe Funny Honeys, you guys have like a favorite, local bar, local place, local meadery. It's gotta be a meadery because honey. So you gotta have a local meadery that you guys meet at where you can, they let you use the back room because they know you. So you can pretty much think back to that, and you're like, oh yeah, we totally thought of this, and you'll gain a point in criminal, and it can help you with a roll. So I think that's all that we will need. If there are any questions during the game, players feel free to ask. But as it is, I'm going to say that you've been given the location of the headquarters for Catspaw Catnip. And you have a very rudimentary map. It's got a couple stories, but they are currently, tonight, they are holding a party celebrating the unveiling of a new product. So you have an in if you'd like to go that way. Or you could try and, do more of a smash and grab. Your choice. At this point, I will allow the bears to do a bit of... I'm gonna say you guys are... Maybe your driver is taking your three-wheeled cart and wheeling you towards your destination, the bear mobile from last time,
Is there any way we have high tech ear things to talk to each other?
It is 10 years in the future.
It is 10 years in the
true.
future. All right, okay. I think
Because I have a
plan. All right, I will let you have earpieces since this is going to be a bit more of an, a challenging thing. That is one of the honey's other gifts to you. Finished up the prototype so it would fit everybody's ear perfectly because she got it to fit, so it could fit herself and Annabelle quite easily. But getting it to fit, it's a little rougher. To make it bigger.
It's a little rude, but I
okay.
get it.
So hear me out, team.
It's just have to make it bigger so it'd be a nice snug fit.
And Annabelle and Big Ike, y'all you're adorable. Let's just be honest.
You're
I
not
feel
wrong.
like we could have a front if you two go to the event as a couple. You dress up all fancy and you go in and you can talk to us about where the guards are. We can maybe go to an open door in the back and we can meet you somewhere. We got this map here. And I roll out the map and I look and see where there's doors.
All right.
If I see any back doors or something.
So if you're looking at the map, I'm gonna go ahead. This is a fairly basic square building. There is a large. It's very keeping it fairly simple. Just because I did not draw any maps for this, so this theater of the mind here.
You can't tell me there's a map and then not draw a map. Come on.
You really just look us all in the face and say there isn't a map? No, I'm kidding.
Be lucky that I gave you a map in the first place. Be grateful. Be grateful.
I think our heist master is getting power hungry.
We're only half hour in, and Heist Master's already tired. It's fine.
It's fine.
We're doing our job, boys and gals.
I asked for chaos, so what do I say? So it's a fairly there's a front entrance, and then there is no back entrance. There are two side doors, it seems, but they're both visible from the front, but they go about halfway back in the building. But there's a large front, and it's fairly grand. They've Catnip has done pretty decently. They're setting up pretty big for this event in particular. Trying to get the hype up, so everything's going to be very lit, very decorated in the front. you may have a chance in the back.
What do you say? Do you think that's a good idea if we can get our cute couple distracting some folks so we can slip in through the side doors? Because if we all go in, that'd be a little suspicious, because they definitely, I'm assuming, know we're all from Funny Honey. So they might know that something's up.
They would definitely recognize Goldie. You might get away with it because you've been quiet and...
Ooh.
Like, I will say that Goldie is definitely a known quantity for publicity purposes.
Maybe me and, oh my god, Ava, I forgot your bear name.
Goldie.
Goldie. No, wait, you're the known one. Okay, so what if... So you wouldn't go in. So if we have Big Ike and...
I mean, technically we don't work for the company anymore.
Yeah, so you two should go in.
Perhaps it could be a reaching out, passing off of a torch of sorts.
Also,
it's a collaboration.
There we are.
Since the last time we saw Wilson, I definitely do because we talked about it at the end. Do we do the arm grab? Like, you son of a bitch!
You son of a bitch!
Come in.
What have you been up to, mate? It's been too long.
Have you seen my show? I mean, it's pretty. Honestly, that's got good in.
You had
that's
a show?
Yeah, I'm on a show.
You're on a show.
Yeah.
What? Well, congratulations. That sounds lovely.
Yeah, it's real weird. I didn't expect it from my life, but this is where we're at. But we could probably flex that a little bit, use that to get us in the door, maybe. I don't know.
We're not that far removed from cats, are we? I mean, we got fur, they got fur, we got whiskers, they've got whiskers. I feel like we could just pull it off. We're just bigger cats. We could be lions if we wanted to. We'd just be like, we're the alpha cat. If that's how, I'm not sure how cat society works, actually.
I don't think that works the same as what you're saying. I'm not, but I don't think so.
Oh, Big Ike, don't sell yourself short. You are a star of a television show. You could be an alpha cat if you wanted to.
I personally, I love you very much, but I do not want to be an alpha cat. That's not.
Oh my god.
All right, you
so
just let me know.
I think we need to send Annabelle and Big Ike in, and Wilson, we definitely need you in the side doors with us. Me and Goldie, we can't let Goldie be seen, apparently, because, she's the face of the company. Nobody knows me because I stay in the dark, and it's fine. So...
Just a retired panda,
Just a bit of an
so
introvert.
no one bothers with me anyway, so...
We'll go in.
Back in business.
Yeah.
Publicity stunt and call it good. Perhaps sneaking through a side door.
Well, you'll go in the front, and then you let us know so we can slip in through the back or the side.
Gotcha.
Whatever.
Right, and these
Big Ike, are you filming this? I feel like that might be like...
Whoa, is this one of those reality shows? I'm not gonna be on TV!
Ike is definitely dead silent. He definitely has a recorder, under his,
Annabelle puts her phone away.
What? What's up?
Brilliant!
Okay, but you'll do, the pixel thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hide the face.
I mean, we certainly don't want to be incriminated for anything that happens tonight.
Not at all.
But if it is good publicity, then we won't hide it because
Just do
is
an
good
under,
publicity,
behind the scenes of hey, we're pulling off, a real job, real nice today.
And honestly, they stole the recipe first, so is that really on us?
Stealing it back.
Yeah.
If anything, this is justice.
If anything, this is a good episode.
I
What
like
was the
where your
name
head's
of your
at.
show again? I keep meaning to record it, and I keep
That's a little okay.
Currently, it's Bears and Bandits, but we're working on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they've
And
got
that
more
is
of
a
a
solid
TikTok
title.
following than a real TV following.
Hey, man, that's the big thing nowadays, social media.
Hate that TikTok exists in this bear world. I
Don't blame me, blame chat.
I blame you 100%.
Oh no! Why, chat? Why?
We're TikToking.
How dare you? Okay.
All right.
They call
Yeah.
it Tic Tac.
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Did
make
you
it
all
fun
got any
there.
fancy clothes with you to wear to this event? Because it looks a little bit fancy. I see you got a nice headdress on already, Annabelle. What about you,
I appreciate it.
Big Ike? You got any fancy clothes?
Like 100% opens a duffel bag that doesn't have like fancy clothes, but they're definitely like tactical gear in there, and he's like, no.
Really, this is his calling card, so we stick with a general costume.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair. Okay, so how much time do we have until the event starts?
I'm gonna say you guys are arriving. You probably want to aim for fashionably late. The event starts in the evening. It's probably gonna be around 6 or so when it starts. You know,
We
don't
should
want to
handle
start
it right
shindig too
after.
early. You know, they want us to be a roaring. You know, it's a cat party anyway. It has to go late. You know.
I
Be
mean,
meowing in
nocturnal.
there.
Mm-hmm.
So tactical, what are we talking? Like just
Oh, it's like a tack vest.
5
You know Dog the
black
Bounty
or
Hunter?
sweaters?
Like, you know Dog the Bounty Hunter? Straight
Oh,
up Dog
that-
the Bounty Hunter.
That kind
Like,
of tactical,
yep.
not-
It is ridiculous.
Bear the grizzly hunter.
God.
I'm not writing it down, I swear.
you look like you are.
Yeah, Grizzly Hunts. There we go. That's us. That's our second
Grizzly
working
hunts.
title.
Yep, yep, yep,
That's probably my favorite working title.
yep.
Whatever you got, by the way, if you do not want to be derailed from today's game, do not look at chat.
I
Look at
Oh
our
no! Oh no!
Stop! They're awful. They're
I'm
awful.
keeping chat closed.
Some,
No, don't.
That is
some
not
bears
looking at
are
it.
the worst
do it.
creatures.
How
I'll
dare.
say it to your face. I'll say it to your face. Sun bears are the most awful bears on the planet. If you don't agree with me, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Dare you?
They're awful.
Mistake, I looked.
They're awful. They're
Fantastic.
nature's mistake.
They're so
Mother
pretty.
Nature
They're
did.
the missing
Mother
link
Nature made
between
those to
bear
get
and
payback.
man. It's the man
They're the
bear.
best,
It's the mixing
though.
link.
Honest to God, I think Mother Nature made those to get back at us. Like,
Oh,
you fucked up my planet, so I fucked up your bears. Like,
we have to get the Sun Bear existential crisis out of the way. Chat, I have shared it with you so you can join. And just like last time for YouTube,
why
I
would
will
you
share
enjoy?
the links in
not
the
enjoying
description
at
so you
all.
may enjoy our pain for first hand.
The best.
All right, yeah. Now that I've looked and lost all composure, so it starts at 6 o'clock or so. When are you guys showing up to this little, you know,
Like
cat spa? Cat spa.
6:30? That's
Yeah.
fashionably late, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Good
I was the
time.
one who always showed up 30 minutes, and I was the weirdo that was standing in the corner. Okay, so I never knew how to be
Okay,
cool.
but at least you didn't park around the corner and then wait 30 minutes because you were there 10 minutes early.
Why do you have to
I
call
was
me
always
out
late,
like
so
that?
I don't know.
I was that person too.
I was. Why do you have
Why
to
are
call me
you
out?
waiting together
Yeah,
at the same corner?
All right, so
I
what you
was
Yeah.
late because
so
I
all of the
anxiety.
bears, you guys all get there actually a little early. So you guys are like a couple, you know,
Shit.
you're like at the business park down the road, just like getting ready before you head to the party.
Oh, full
So
on.
y'all got there a
Annabear's
little
like
early?
straightening his plaid vest.
mhm.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
I could steal
Alright.
some fancy clothes for y'all if
Well,
you need
Annabelle,
something.
if you are
Nah, I'm
helping Big Ike get ready, I'm gonna say that you go ahead and make a roll just to help, since he doesn't have a fancy dress and is a very large bear. Go ahead and make a face roll, essentially, and you have
Oh,
advantage.
gracious.
You get advantage because this is something you guys have been doing for the last, you know, probably at least 5 to 8 years or so, depending on
Right,
how
right.
long you've been doing this.
A good amount of time.
So
Oh, gracious. Is
you know
so
you
it's
know how to make
two?
him look his best.
Mm.
You
I
get to roll
appreciate it.
2d6, take the lowest. Since
Okay.
you have advantage on this because you are the face, so and I'd say, you know, making someone look nice.
A 1.
Aw.
Well done. Well,
You look so fancy.
Mhm.
You're the best wife.
Annabelle, gain a point in criminal,
Oh,
and by the way, you all have one dose of honey that you grab. You're part of funny honey. You have a bit of
we
honey.
do. Okay.
Yes, and
Right.
you know, Goldie, you may take some of the funny honey, you know, if you'd like. As usual. You seem to like the cerulean
It's-
stuff, so you know.
A
Oh yeah, I
night-
do.
That's a nightmare.
What is a nightmare?
A sun bear that
Oh.
is cerulean. That's a fucking nightmare.
That's why the last game was called Curse of the Cerulean Sun Bear.
I understand that. It was a nightmare then, and now it's a reoccurring nightmare.
Look,
No,
I'm
you
here
don't-
to help retrieve this special honey. I did not come here to get dragged.
Oh no!
Listen,
You're the
Focus.
most beautiful bear.
You're the most
sun bear
beautiful
ever.
sun
Listen.
bear
I love
in the
sun
world.
bears.
We are.
none of our
You're the
tongues are
best.
10 feet long.
My
No,
love of sun
see,
bears
that's nobody needed to do that one, and you went for it.
Everybody do it.
No.
All right, get
my-
my system.
my
Get
chin.
used to it.
I'm having such flashbacks when
Oh no.
last game. This game has derailed.
Maybe it'll just
so
be in like
quickly.
spurts.
Welcome to the
How it
game where
went
we
last
just talk
time.
about how long tongues are.
Oh god.
Fantastic.
Oh
All
god.
right, so it is
So-
okay, so-
6:45. The party has begun. Are you going to head over?
All right, you guys should go head over. We're all dressed in black here, not me, because I'm already black, because I'm a black bear. But on my hat, I had to have a black hat to cover my cute little ears. Okay, so we're gonna go wait by the. Let's say, I mean, both the side doors are like the same distance in the middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is either one more inconspicuous than the other? Did it seem like? We're gonna go wait by the left side door.
All right.
And you're gonna signal us in our fancy little ear things. You remember, you don't really have to do anything. You just talk. And you tell us, like, you distract the guard. I'm assuming there's a guard at the door. You're gonna distract the guard and let us in so we can get in and then go get our honey. No, not our honey. Our jar pot thing.
It is
What
honey.
are we-
It's still a honey.
It is honey.
Okay, I was like, what are we here for?
It is a very, very
don't have a princess
special.
now.
It is the OG master honey that creates all the transformative properties.
Our master
Genetically
honey.
modified.
Master honey.
Yeah. Our master mold. So what do you
Exactly.
think?
It is like
Does
the
that
master
sound-
mold. Yeah.
Does that
Goldie
sound good
licks
to
her
you?
lips thinking about this honey.
Sounds fantastic.
Go put your charm on. You look great. Both of you look amazing. Let's go.
Well,
Quite sharp.
And so Annabelle will like wrap herself around Big Ike in the most like fancy way.
For everyone wondering, this is a grizzly bear and a honey badger.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
this is the weirdest relationship.
It's the best relationship.
Cutest
Oh,
It is
yeah.
the best.
It's so cute.
Are you
Yeah,
like on his neck like a scarf?
Yes.
Yeah.
I need fan art, to be honest.
Fair.
I've
I
drawn it
Anybody.
before.
This.
I've drawn
You
it.
did,
before.
and it was
Yep.
perfect.
So
It makes me so
Yeah, I've
happy.
drawn it. I have to go find it.
We ship it very hard. We very
Yep.
much we ship it.
All right, let's go. Let's go to the left door, y'all. Not y'all.
So-
That's what other people say.
So
To the left now, y'all.
you've been here long enough to pick up y'all. It's fine.
It's fair.
You've been around long enough for Saoirse.
My
Pick it
accents
up.
are so confused.
Perfect. It's fine. So as you are approaching, you do see the party is in full swing, and there is a full, walk up. There, they have the front is lit up. There are flowers set out. Some of them with a, well, actually, can't tell that. There are flowers running along everything. There are people who are walking up fashionably late as well. Mostly seem to be, just seem to be people for the most part.
Like
And-
human people?
Are they human people, or are there like cats also walking up at this?
For the most part, human people. You'll have to
What
get
does that
closer to tell anything.
All right, I'm gonna keep walking up. I'm not on all fours. I'm on my
All
hind
right.
legs walking.
Good call.
I've gotten
You're-
pretty good at walking.
So you're
have-
walking up. You do see there is someone at a podium standing in front of the front doors, stopping everyone as they stop by and checking off something. So,
Got me to walk up to the podium.
all right.
Yeah.
Continue to walk up, all casual like.
Is there any cats that I see now that we're like in the front?
Now that you are closer, if you look inside, there are some some of the humanoids are standing a little bit odd. Their backs are real
that's cat
bowed
people.
in, kind of just
That's cat
standing
people.
a little awkward.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the podium.
Mm-hmm. It is a person at the podium. And I say,
Yes, may I have your name, please?
Well, I'm Ike Duclaw. This is Annabelle Duclaw.
Duclaw. I don't.
Are you saying we're not on the list?
Excuse me. Let me finish looking. I don't see a Duclaw on here.
Why don't you check the VIP list?
VIP list.
they look at the exact same page that they were looking at before.
You're not on the list.
You sure about that?
If you're not on the list, you can't get in.
Well,
Do you have an invitation?
of course I got an invitation. Now, it is surprising to me personally, being a star and everything, and being denied entry. Isn't this
Star?
ridiculous?
What are you a star of?
A star of my own show. Thank you very much.
Are you saying you don't recognize him? We are on every major broadcasting network. Are you?
Roll for face. Roll for criminal.
Oh no.
I am
Okay.
gonna say I unfortunately I need you both to roll for criminal. 'Cause you
Oh
are both-
God.
Come
you're
on,
both
come on.
attempting
Okay.
this.
I got it too.
Can I like run out and be like, I'm gonna tell the other two to stay. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, it's big Mike! Can I have your autograph?
Hey,
So
that big Mike over there. Oh my God, what a celebrity!
I'm gonna be like, I told you to stay, Wilson.
I was just following the leads.
The statement, what a celebrity! is my favorite.
okay. I need all four of you to make criminal rolls now. This is now a group skill check. This is
Fantastic.
now a group skill
Okay.
check.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question though?
Yes.
So like, cause you said before, I said like acting, so is a skill of mine. Would this count?
I will, yes. So you, Ike, you get advantage on this one. So you
I
have
thought I
advantage
was
on this
helping.
one.
It's so funny.
Also, because you are the lead on this one, you get to use that. Obviously, everybody else is assisting, so
Oh,
just
God.
a straight roll for everybody else, criminal.
Okay, and how many do we roll again?
Just 1d6. Unless you have advantage, you roll 1d6 and you want to roll low.
Come on, friends.
Come on, baby.
Oh, nice.
Come on.
Okay. Goldie's the only one who doesn't have to roll right now. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Dude.
So scared.
So you look you see the kind of haughty, like kind of doubting look of the person at the podium just shift to a. Oh, I suppose I did not recognize. There might have been a bit of a what are you on? Like, what are you? Are you on TV? You a movie star?
Currently TV. I'm working on some movie projects. Who knows in the future what's gonna come, you know? And as I'm signing this thing, but it's awkward because it's a bear paw, like grabbing a pen, and it just looks like a really awkward paw is drawn. And then in the palm it says Ike. Like,
If you sign something for me, and I'll let you in.
you know what? I'll absolutely do
Put your
that.
claws
And I
on.
draw the paw, and then it's Ike.
Across the VIP list.
it's on the VIP
It is
list.
on the VIP
Okay.
list, and
Yeah.
there's like.
I can still
Going
make
up in
use
the
of
world
this.
All right, and we definitely all run off into the shadows after we get our
So-
autograph.
So after the autograph, so while they're getting off, you're sneaking off into the shadows. You're trying to sneak off nonchalantly. So For the three of you sneaking off, I am going to need a... I'm actually going to go with... So how are you all sneaking off? How are you trying to sneak away?
Well, I'm black, so I feel like I just fade into the darkness.
This is a very well-lit area in the front. You have to slip away.
Shoot.
Remember, the front is well-lit. You gotta slip away first.
Listen,
Like
You also just ran up to get an autograph. You just ran up to get an autograph.
Wilson only
in the
knows
middle of
one way to
everything.
sneak. Okay.
Like
And
Kronk.
there's only that one way,
Climb
and
up.
that is. Da-da, da-da-da-da.
It worked so well
The
this last
only way
time.
to do it is with your own theme music. Okay.
Go
Oh.
Kronk.
Yes.
Okay,
Sweet ups.
I'm gonna say you guys are relying more on your bear instincts for this one. So I'm gonna have you
Okay.
roll for bear just to try and just hide away. All three of
By the
you.
way,
Just try to sneak
quick
away. You're
question
trying to
again.
sneak off to the left side. You said, yeah.
gotcha. A quick question.
Wait,
so
am I
the last
one
one we rolled was for criminal.
When I
right?
have you do a group skill check, I'm gonna have you you're not gonna have to move either side, like for
Okay,
group skill
okay, yeah.
checks.
Oh, so we didn't have to move one?
Not
for
for
the
that
last one?
last one. No. When you're doing like solo,
Gotcha.
so a solo check, that's when it'll move. It
Gotcha.
allows me to make you guys
Married
do
couple
more
for the
roll-
win.
It allows me to make you guys make more rolls without necessarily changing things. So, yeah, group skill
Yay.
checks I won't move. Again, that's a house rule for anybody wondering in the rules. That is definitely a house rule. Like, I got a lot of house rules in here.
It's a good house rule.
House rules are the best rules. I always.
Okay,
support.
All right.
So
Be
we're
married
rolling
couple,
for
am I
bear.
right?
Roll for
Sneak
bear
away.
to sneak away. Group
All
skill
right.
check.
Okay.
Did you say I was one of the bears?
That's
Yes, you are
gross.
sneaking because two of them snuck it went in the main.
We couldn't just like run away like we got someone's autograph, like just like.
Oh yeah, that worked. That.
You chose
I
you chose your way of
was
going.
trying
you were
to help.
You were trying to no, you because you were trying to sneak away into the shadows and you know Wilson. That's definitely a that's a bear. So that's it's definitely you're taking more of a bear method of trying to
Do-
act.
Do
I
I
got
get
him.
advantage because I didn't like go to get the autograph because I was told I was like too well known? I didn't go get it. Do I get like extra sneak bonus? No?
Because
Then
you
I
guys
got a
were
4.
sneaking off together.
Well, I thought Goldie didn't follow. Did Goldie follow?
I thought
No,
Goldie was
Goldie
going
was
to
off
sneak in
in
with
the
you
back.
guys. Yeah, you
She
didn't.
is
No, no.
sneaking
You
in.
didn't go up, but you're still sneaking in using bear sense. It's not an advantage
Yeah,
because so you didn't have disadvantage from going up. It's just if you'd chosen to go away as a person, it might have gone a little easier.
Fair.
All right, so what did Wilson get?
Nice. We
All
got
that
it.
noise
As you-
didn't really help.
Flawlessly.
So as you are going off to the left side, the person in front is distracted by the others going by your lovely married couple. But there's a couple people who are heading inside who just point out, like, don't you want to come inside? Alex gonna go in. You seem so excited. I was very confused that you're now walking. That you're going away. Like,
We all.
come
I
in.
mean,
There's a great food
Oh.
inside.
Well,
Like, they're just inviting us in.
Yeah,
They are?
well, I think so. Well, that worked out. Well,
I mean,
Chloe?
they seem distracted enough, and you seem like fun enough people. These kinds of parties are real boring.
Oh, but
Well,
thank you.
if you
They're
want some
really
entertainment.
Because I'm gonna say, as you guys were, they did see you obviously trying to sneak in. Like, we saw Wilson doing his da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na thing, and is taking a little bit of pity on you. But you
Oh my
guys
God.
are all very obviously in there, and you're all in black clothing, so you might
I'll
stick out a
take
little
pity.
bit inside. They're taking pity and just like, you know.
I think we go
Come on.
inside, but I think right when we get inside, I'm gonna turn to Goldie and be like, I gotta like mess up your fur or something to make you look a little less obvious, okay? And I'm gonna like get whatever's in my pockets or just ruffle up her fur just to make her look a little less
What?
Goldie like.
So what you have in your pockets right now is you got a little jar of honey,
Sweet.
literally.
Sweet.
Man.
Yeah, honey, though.
You
I
could
know
use
that
it- you
honey's
wouldn't ha-
important.
It wouldn't use it all up. I could say you could use just like a little bit, like hair gel, just
Yeah.
to try and
I'm gonna
like-
use a tiny bit of it then, like hair gel, to make Goldie look a little less obvious.
Goldie like tries to like lick a little bit
I
of
was
the honey.
slapping her.
Slap the long tongue.
And then I'm gonna
No.
kiss her and give her some of my lipstick.
Oh,
Oh.
that is beautiful. I ship it. I ship it.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Let's
you
tongue
cared
next time, all right?
all the time.
Oh.
And
Just,
she's like so
Big eye
distracted from the honey. Like
Oh.
you can't see it, but she's like blushing.
I'm at this point just imagining a sun bear with a freaking mohawk.
And I'm just like, wait, one more.
Oh.
Gorgeous. You look
I don't
gorgeous.
think, I don't
Let's
think
go.
we've seen any of this yet.
oh, damn.
I don't know. Have we?
Take
Are
Goldie
we
by the
in
arm,
yet?
Wilson
I
by
think
the
you
arm,
two-
and we're in.
You were keeping the person at the door distracted long, so you would walk in right after them, I'd say.
Mm.
So you'd probably see you'd come in time to see the lipstick transfer.
And then not
It's
only
just
we're in,
like-
transfer.
I'm like,
Yeah.
we like,
Did you see that?
we're
Yeah, what's
in.
up?
We're in.
We're literally like
Oh, okay.
5 feet.
Oh, hey.
You just say, "Hey,
No, we gotta pretend like we don't know each other.
I don't." You told us don't touch your ear or anything, and you're already doing it. Like you were like, you don't gotta touch nothing, and you're already up here with it.
Got a little excited. I'm sorry. We
All right,
just
now
had a
I
that,
moment.
get it.
now that
I
everybody's
get it. I saw what
inside-
happened. I saw what happened. I appreciate it. I would have been excited, but like you know, but
This is fantastic.
don't be.
Goldie
No.
had a super good plan, but it like has completely escaped her.
The best laid plans. The best
She's
laid
just like-
plans.
Little Twitter pated like.
Does Goldie look like different at all to like help a little bit?
I will say, so you managed to the lipstick looks a little bit, okay, it looks like someone's rebellious, teenager or something who was dragged to this party with the faux hawk and the, because you're in
Perfect.
all black clothing as well. Like you guys are all in black clothing.
Yeah.
You said
All
that.
right. If anybody asks, just say you're part of the tech team who does videos and stuff behind the scenes of the show we work.
Oh, that's a really good idea. I
smart.
thought I was the brains of this.
I'm not the brains. I
The
just-
guy that snuck you in, by the way, is just in a very nice tux, and they wander in just to the table and just immediately start going to the food. They are a human. They're just
Nice.
like kind of just like
I want-
they seem to be an agent of chaos of some sort.
Perfect.
My favorite.
I need to meet that man.
Let's go.
Great.
So
We're gonna go mingle for a bit. Kind of make it seem like we're not breaking in.
All right.
So we're gonna go
So-
mingle.
so now that you are inside and no longer, freaking out, like trying to disguise the sun bare face of the competitor, it is a fairly grand hall. There are stairways leading upstairs that seem to go to elevators that lead to the rest of the facility, that go fairly, but that's not really the focus point. Right now in the middle there is a very nice there's a large fountain with 2 cats in the middle, looking very much, if you guys have ever seen The Cat Returns, it's very much in that kind of style of cat.
How dare you?
How dare I? Didn't we watch that movie a couple days ago? No.
What?
Are you talking about the new Cats movie that just came
No,
out?
The
No,
Cat
no,
Returns. This is a Ghibli movie that
big
is.
is a
If you
cat.
haven't seen it, go watch it. It's amazing. So you have a couple cats that there's water spitting out of one of them is spitting out of the mouth, and the other has it spitting out of the other
Oh my
side.
god, do they have the gravy boats that look like a cat's puking? Do they have those somewhere too?
They do.
I'm-
If you
Wait,
If
no.
you take the time to check out the buffet table, all of the bowls and stuff, they're all mildly cat themed. Some of them have are like look like have little mice. Like there are the spoon holders are like little mouse butts with tails.
Perfect.
Goldie sneezes.
Yeah, there's definitely lots of cats. So amongst the humanoids, you see occasionally you'll see a muzzled and whiskered snout amongst the humans. You know, some ears sticking out. There's a few different sizes of eared guests around, eared and tailed guests. They're mingling with the others just as normal. It seems that you know, the bipedal animals have become slightly more normal in 2030. At least in this company.
So
If honey can, why not?
Hey.
Why not cat spa?
Which
Goldie.
friends that is?
can you sense honey to see where our honey is?
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah. Hang on.
I just like rub her shoulders a little bit, get her in the zone.
Okay, wrong zone. But yeah, okay, I'm good.
Anna-Bear's just
Alright.
like tapping Big Ike on the head, like, do you see that?
What? What's up, honey?
Look over there.
What's up, honey? Where am I looking?
Over there.
What's happening? What? Where am I supposed to look?
So-
Give me the Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Does
Goldie,
Goldie
roll for bear with advantage.
Okay, she's a bear, so I think I've got this. Okay, it's a 3.
It's a 3, and what's your bear? Your bear is a 3 right now, right?
It is a 3.
All right,
yeah.
then you.
It's a little bit distracted. I don't.
All right, so even with that, I'm gonna say you can't smell any honey right now. You can't smell any honey directly right now from where you are on the first floor of this building. You cannot smell any honey around.
There's too much.
Like not even in the food. Like this place is seriously like they're lacking. Not even in the food.
It's literally on your head. How
it's
do you
like-
not smell it?
And I think maybe it's like blocking the other honey. I don't. There's just like. Look, there's a lot of stuff here.
All right.
There's
So
There's
So what's it-
a lot more of the
Stuff.
plants, the similar plants that were outside, and you know they're a little bit spindly, and it's you notice that a lot of the feline guests are definitely just hanging around those plants, those you know.
look.
'Cause
I
I
think-
imagine they're like the standing planters and stuff that have you know
Yeah.
the things in them, so the feline guests are hanging around those a little bit closer.
So how does
Is
the
it catnip?
Yeah, I was about to ask. Is that straight
Oh,
up catnip?
This is a catnip
cat-
company, Catspaw Catnip. That's
It's
the
not-
company.
Look,
there's
I just
drugs
assumed there's
everywhere?
Free product, like, whew.
All the
Oh.
shops.
there's
This
just
is a
like
drug party, guys.
Ratatouille.
It's
Yikes.
one of those.
Like
I'm
blocking
unprepared.
my.
I'm too old for this. This is like
Um,
kid stuff.
I gotta get
So-
closer.
For our hacker stuff, so
Mhm.
how did she leave us like
She has she left
Instructions.
you her hacker device. So if
so
you
if we like found a port we could like try and hack into something or whatever. Okay.
precisely.
Hack into the
Oh, man.
mainframe.
You've spent enough time around Honey that you can at least recognize. I'm gonna say as the brains, you can recognize where she would tend to look for things.
Okay.
To do her tech things.
I look around and I look for where to do the tech things.
Before we do that, so you're gonna look at. Well, so where would you like to? Are you going to sneak around the edges? Are you gonna try and mingle around people? Like, are you? How are you
Yeah, I'm
going
gonna be
about?
like- I'm gonna be like casual about it. I'm gonna just kind of like more walk around the edges and pick up some food and eat them and just like talk
Just
to
trying
people.
mingle and just munching from the buffet on the way.
Did you try that little nip over there? I found it quite refreshing and a good palate cleanser after you got that cheese plate. Very good.
Just as a side note, I would like everyone to know that while they're speaking to anyone other than bears, people are hearing.
Oh no!
So, arguably my favorite part.
So I'm just going around actually going like.
It's okay because you sound just like you have a very thick like French.
The beret really helps me out.
Yes.
Stealth.
Precisely. You just sound very pompous, and if you play it right, you can sound just very pompous.
So what you're saying is when I mingle and I go up to some random person and say, no kitten around, this is quite the party, the pun is completely lost on. Okay. Why do I even bother?
We all laugh
Except that
inside.
they will laugh anyways because they don't want to be left out of the joke, because polite society. Polite,
bless.
rich society.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Okay. Do
Uh,
I see anything?
Roll. I would like you to roll for criminal.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Can Big Ike and I be in the center of the room taking up a bunch of like attention?
Limelight.
Well, yeah,
You
so that they
may.
can have a better look around the edges and maybe see a little bit more than they normally would.
I rolled a 6.
With advantage, you have brains. You have advantage.
Oh, I didn't do advantage.
You
Yeah,
are the
well, I'm
brains. This is a
still
brains
gonna
roll.
throw
I'm gonna say
that-
you get
Okay,
advantage
good.
for this one.
Well, I rolled a 3, but my criminal's at 2. Because
Dang.
if I fail, make sure I did this right. If I failed at the bear last time, I moved bear up 1 or down 1.
See, did you make a? Was that was for a group stealth check? I think.
Oh, okay. So then it wouldn't have moved, right?
No.
Okay,
would not
so
have
then
moved.
my criminal is at 3, and I rolled
And you
a
rolled
3.
a 3. You do succeed.
Yeah!
Huzzah!
And one of those DMs will be like, "Wait, no. I'm pretty sure your stats are this. I'm pretty sure you succeed."
I'm okay with that.
So you do. It takes you some time. It takes you some time, and I will say, you guys, there's a little bit of a distraction because Ike is just big, and it's getting a little bit
rude.
of attention. You guys are. Hey,
No,
who said that
darling,
was
it's
a
a-
good
it's a
thing?
good thing.
Or who said that was
It's
a
a
bad
good
thing?
thing.
That's what I meant.
It
It
is
is a
a
good
good
thing.
It
It's
is
a
a
very
good
good thing. All right, so you are spreading a little bit of a distraction, So no one's they're not necessarily moving closer, but they're not watching while Siri is looking. And Siri, you do manage to find you found an outlet that seems to be attached to a thicker, to a much thicker I don't know, a pipe with wires in it. So it's like, standard outlet, but there's other things running through that. So it looks like something that you think Hunny would check out closer.
Okay, I'm gonna let's see. So I'm gonna be like, no, because okay. Sorry, my brain's like working. Okay, Goldie, come stand over here to block people's view from me, okay? Or maybe Big Ike to create a distraction. I'm not sure who would be better at this point. You both are gonna probably garner a lot of attention.
Goldie is not super large.
Sun bear? Wait, how big is a sun bear?
Sun bears are not very large.
Never mind.
They're itty bitty.
Big Ike, you got to come over and block me so I can. Wait, is a grizzly bear or a black bear bigger? This is bad. I should not be doing
Grizzlies.
this. I am
Grizzlies
very
are the
bigger.
biggest.
Grizzly is the
Grizzlies are
biggest
bigger.
bear.
The only bear you don't have that would be bigger would be the polar bear, but I am with you.
I really should have had the panda bear do this.
I was saying, was
He was
Wilson?
nearby.
Did I say Wilson could be like? Was Wilson nearby?
Okay,
I think
well,
he's just
yeah,
like perusing around. So
I'm gonna
like,
be
he can
like-
park.
I'm gonna either if Wilson's nearby or whether I have to call on the comm, I'm gonna be like, Wilson, I'm a little too big. Can you please come over and plug this doodad into the wall so we can do some of Honey's work, please? I'll block your view, okay?
Do that, you say? I could do that. Right on. And then
Great.
you just seem like just huddle over, and like he has like 2 plates of food, like one on each hand, like just stacked with stuff. I was just
I'll hold those for you, okay?
thank you. That'd be lovely. And then like grabs this the doodad you're talking about.
Yes, you got it plugged into the thing down there.
Like-
And I'm
like
trying to
this?
like be nonchalant,
Like-
eat some of the
like-
food on the plate, like.
Like this, and then it's like the USB stick. Like you just
Oh.
one way, it doesn't
I
work.
know.
Like it's not. And then I turn it the other way. Is this right? And then it's like, and then he does like actually flips it around the other direction. It's like, how do you work this thing?
Okay, Wilson, roll for criminal, and because of the nature of what you're having to do, since you're actually having to break into something, kind of like a lock,
Uh-oh.
you're having to do a thieving. This is actually pretty close to be similar to lock picking or similar to that kind of fine
You're kind.
control that you have. So roll for criminal with advantage.
Okay. That's a 4. Wait. What did I rolled for bear last time, right?
And remember,
We rolled for-
if it was a group stealth, if it was a group check, then it wouldn't have been things don't change whether you succeed or fail. Also, you guys failed, so nothing changed anyway.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
If you
So
fail,
I got
nothing
a 4.
changes. Only if you succeed.
Okay, so my first roll was a 4, which is a
Okay.
failure. Oh, come
Next
on, baby.
one.
That's a 2.
2.
Hey!
Huzzah! So
Yeah.
now you move 1 point towards criminal.
Right. Okay.
All
I'll
right.
change
So, but you do manage. So you manage to. So Wilson, you take your very delicate claws and you manage to pop the front
I do have
off
opposable
of the,
thumbs.
Yes, you
too.
pop the face off of the outlet, and then once you get in there, there's you see that there's a few random cords. Like I just after you find the cord and it's in my brain I see the kind of cord, but I'm not going to try and explain the kind of computer cord that this is. But you find the
SATA
cord.
cable. I don't know.
Honestly, yes, it actually is pretty close to a SATA cable.
That was the
so
first
you-
one that popped into my
you,
brain.
or like an internal HDMI kind of. So just trying to so you do the flip back and forth for it, and it plugs in, and the screen lights up, and you now see a full display for Honey's handheld.
Haha.
Well, we
Mhm.
did it, chaps.
Right. So
Now
now,
what?
now, I guess that's a good question. So what info do you want? What do you want to know?
And I guess
All
like
the trade secrets.
yeah.
Actually, I think while you're thinking of that, we're gonna go ahead and shift over to our distraction team,
Oh, gracious.
who is so I'm assuming you are still in the middle of the room. You do have a little bit of attention on you at the moment. So what are you doing to keep attention on you at the moment?
It's up to you. What do you want with that?
If people have come over to talk with us, if they felt
Mhm.
so bold as to talk with us, Annabelle will be like leaning over Big Ike's shoulder down to the nearest person, whether they be cat or
Mhm.
person.
There's someone with there is a fairly austere cat with a lion-esque cat with the mane very heavily slicked back, but because it's a lion's mane, it's still there's a very large bump, but it's very slicked. It's very like they were just in a wind tunnel and it just never stopped. That's the kind of
Fantastic.
look this lion's got going on, and they're very enthralled, very intrigued by Big Ike, and a little bit seem to be hovering very close, just interested in so you're on TV, you do shows, you do what exactly what are the production values? How is it what you got for marketing? Numbers? Market shares?
Well, actually,
Trying to talk heavy business with you.
oh yeah,
really
and
trying
she
to-
is like tit for tat, giving him the numbers, because she is the
Ooh.
the producer of this show, and so
Mhm.
she knows all of it.
Ike 100% is just eating.
Mhm.
That's all he's doing. He's not answering any of the questions. He just has a whole plate of food in one hand. It is just eating while Annabelle is just taking care of all this.
Oh yeah, anybody who's come up to the side of Big Ike
Mhm.
to talk business or discuss
Mhm.
broadcasting or anything like that, Annabelle, he has a crowd
Mhm.
on one side.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say there are a couple people just watching you, just the amount that you are eating, just a little bit impressed. Just kind of the distraction is both because Annabelle's being so charming, and then Ike is just
There's definitely a
shoveling.
plate missing from the buffet. It's not like he
The
went and
entire-
got a
No,
plate.
there
He
was
got a
one
tray
of the trays.
and is just eating out of the tray.
Mhm. I'm gonna
That's
say
my
one.
man.
There's at one point someone does come up and tries to take a little piece off of your tray because thinks that there's someone's holding this tray to take from. There is a
He'll hand him a piece. He's not greedy.
That's very kind. Well done. Very kind.
Greedy. He's just like, oh, okay, whatever.
Mhm.
He's also grown up in a household of other grizzly bears, and when he used to travel in the jamboree of bears that were from the country, if you catch my drift, they all used to have big family meals, so he's used to sharing. He's just like, oh, I get it. I'm the one holding the plate. I'm gonna share.
So at that point, if you're being like that, then at that point you do have a small crowd, just a few people, just kind of listening to Annabelle stories and also eating off of your plate. This is team act.
This is why we're a good couple. I get to eat, and Annabelle handles.
And I get to talk. And hopefully everyone's back is to the heist that is going on in the corner.
You've got a somewhat decent distraction. Everybody's talking. You're not gathering a lot of people from the edges of the room. There's still others mingling around. Not you haven't made a scene or anything. You're some people of interest. So there's a little they are still. You're not the center of all attention.
We don't need to cause a scene yet.
Yet.
I mean, hey, the last campaign started with us causing a scene at the start. So like,
yeah,
it's like chapter 3.
Are you still wearing that shirt from the?
Oh, absolutely.
Still keep that shirt. Still have the honey.
It's framed on my wall at home.
Oh yeah, that's like sitting behind Annabelle's chair.
Oh.
Like at our shop.
Yeah.
So it's like in the frame at the beginning of every episode.
And the two of our shirts next to each other.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh,
I love it.
Y'all are so cute. I'm gonna barf.
See, I didn't need to come over here to make you guys make any raw rolls. I just wanted to see you guys being cute. Like.
Oh.
All right. And now back to the heist.
All right. So what do you think? Like an in-depth map of the place, so maybe we could see a room that would make sense to go to. Do you think, Wilson? I don't know why I can't hear what you're saying. It's weird because you're standing right next to me.
I was just trying to be sneaky, but I do agree. A map would be wonderful. I think that would. You are the brains of this operation for a reason. And then he starts, but well, I'm a bit embarrassed to say I'm not much of a tech person. It's not really. I have the opposable thumbs, but none of the brains. So if you know how to get that, I could possibly try and do what you need.
I kind of look over my shoulder at it, inconspicuously, to try and push the right button.
You want to try and assist Wilson with the be like, okay, you do that.
Or
one.
Well, Goldie, what's your specialty? Would you be good at this too?
I do wheels, man.
Well, I mean that's tech, right? Okay. Smart cars? No, I look over and I try and look what to push.
Okay.
No, it wouldn't.
So for this, go ahead. Since you are using the hacker device, so theoretically, anyone can actually use this with advantage. So you have 2 uses of the hacker device where you get advantage on the roll because your hacker was unable to be here with you, but she's given you her skills inside this device. So she's made the menu very easy to function. So anybody could theoretically make a roll with advantage using the hacker, using up one of the 2 chances if you would like. Either you or Wilson, anybody who would like to. It is still going to be a roll with criminal. With advantage.
Use it?
We owe that honey some honey.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I can do it.
Do it. It'll be less inconspicuous because then I don't have to be
awkward.
Yeah.
I just keep eating.
Okay. And this is against criminal?
Yes, this is criminal.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Come on.
That was a 4. Actually, I have 4 criminal.
Yep, that meets it.
And
so yeah.
Oh no.
Now you're at 5 criminal, 1 bear.
God. Don't make me do any more criminal.
And by, just a reminder that by eating a dollop of honey, you two all have 1 dollop of at the beginning. You can regain some 1 point into bear.
Okay.
Just like a flashback can get you into criminal.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now, so you managed to. Luckily, on this menu, Honey made it very, easy, and she put one that says, "Honey location." So you're able to identify that button on the menu and press it. And it's a fairly rudimentary map. It tells you that it is on the top floor of this building. And it shows you the room on the floor that it is in. There's a few things around it. It's not exactly clear, but it shows you on that floor where it is.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, Wilson, first.
And you also know
First.
that there are elevators that go up and down. That is another thing that the map will tell you for.
Okay. At first, he's going to be like, wow, I just have the biggest grain for some honey. And he just like takes a dollop of his honey and he eats it because I only have 1 bear and I don't wanna. So I'm gonna use that to remove 1 from criminal and put 1 back into bear.
Mm-hmm.
But then also
safer.
Yeah, a little safer.
Mhm.
However, I did this also because just in case, I probably will have to go for criminal again. Wilson at that moment looks to see, is there any way he can use this device to hack and download all their trade secrets?
He could, but it would use up the device. The battery would be completely dead, and you wouldn't be able to use it again. You could.
Crap. I do ask. I turn to I turn to the boss and, boss. So it seems that they've our little hacker friend here created a very intuitive system that even us could use this. And
Great.
from what I see, we can go a little above and beyond to access all of their trade secrets and download it for ourselves. Removing our competition before they can ever take off.
I
How?
like your thinking,
Yes.
but maybe we should do that after we get our honey back. Because if we steal their secrets now and we don't leave with our honey, then we're just gonna look like a bunch of copycats. No pun intended.
I see what you did there. But I agree.
Great. So don't forget it. Put it in your pocket, and hopefully we can do that before we go. But if we have to use it before we leave for the business, then we got to use it for the business. Because you're so ready to go?
Yes, I got the schematics. I think we have a little bit of a route that we can take. It seems that it is up on the next level, so we would have to take the elevator or stairs, preferably the elevator.
You will notice on this map there are no stairs. This is not a very fire-safe building.
Oh my god. Cats with no stairs? What? Cats love stairs.
Wait, your cats don't make you carry them upstairs every night?
No, I lied. My cat definitely loves to be carried everywhere. But I don't like because my husband does it. I'm like,
there's
"Stop
essentially
carrying
one
him
set of
everywhere."
stairs in the front that lead up to those, elevators on the side. It's like the second floor, but everything above is all elevator.
Is there like guards by the elevators?
There are. There are some guards by the elevator.
Big Ike. Big Ike.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought I had to do the ear thing. I don't know. Okay.
I just
Shh.
okay.
You'll notice that the guards are a little bit smaller than they're still, they look humanoid. They're smaller than the others. There are some of the eared looking, but they are very short.
I'm about to be as with cats, apparently.
I need you to go distract the guards at the elevator. We got to go upstairs. Or you go upstairs and we'll tell you where to go. Either one will work out great. You and Anna Bear.
All right. And he's definitely gonna keep eating for a second.
You can just see, like, in the background, Saoirse's just, like, staring at him. Like,
Well, folks, unfortunately, we have to make a little bit of an exit for a moment. We'll be back as soon as we can. And he's going to start leading towards the elevators, which nobody has pointed out to him, so he has no clue where he is going.
Darling, right over there.
Yep, where?
Right.
Gotcha.
Those are elevators.
So what it is, like, if you're looking from the entrance where you came in, there's this middle area where you guys have been mingling with the buffet tables around the edges, with the fountain with the cats on it in the middle, and then on the sides, the beginning of the stairs is a little bit closer to the entrance. On the sides, there's 2 stairs going up, and then there's a walkway in between, and then there's elevators on either side.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So he's gonna go up the path to wherever the elevators are.
Mhm.
And you said there's 2 guards, right?
Yes, and there are some people mingling on the walkway. The walkway isn't off limits, but there are definitely guards in front of the on the elevator. And you notice these guards, they're like they come up to maybe halfway up your thigh, but they're like on most people they come up to like the hip or so. They're on their hind legs. They're about the size of your standard house cat.
Ooh, that's upsetting. Ike definitely gets up there and, well, I'm sorry, I might be a little lost. A gentleman downstairs told us that we were supposed to come up here, get on the elevator, go to and he like stops waiting because he knows they can hear him.
Oh no.
Solid. I feel like that was inappropriate. Whoa there, buddy. Whoa, buddy.
Oh, is it?
Whoa.
Wilson, is there a translator on that thing? Is there a translator on the device?
Calm it down there.
And then I open up the device. And is there a translator?
So yes, with the device there is a translator.
Yes. And I think, it looks like there's a. Wow, they really thought of everything. Technology, quite.
They knew you were going up against the cat's paw.
Technology.
Technology.
Future.
Wilson kind of just waddles over to Big Ike and he's Big Ike. Big Ike.
Yeah, I have a headpiece. Okay, yeah, what's up?
Right.
This is why you don't give bears headpieces. They never use
What is happening right now? This is what we call everybody say together. This is what we say together. We gotta say together. Gangbusters. Gangbusters.
Oh. By the way, this is what happens when 3 of the players are on day 2 post-COVID shot.
All the people at the bottom of the screen, which is the funniest thing.
Yeah, we're all like swimming in that good vaccine juice.
Good juice.
Oh, gracious.
And I've been drinking.
Oh, okay.
Definitely the only one.
So
While
the
they're
translator, the gist that you're getting from the translator, though, is just like no one's allowed up the elevator, especially.
Wilson at that point turns.
Like you're getting a little comments about a little wrinkly, especially. No, not allowed.
That's rude.
No, at that point, Wilson reaches into his pockets and then pulls out some of the catnip that he grabbed earlier on the way here. He goes, meow.
In bear?
In bear. So
Right.
translate that shit.
Right?
Make a roll for bear.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my God,
It's gonna be bad though.
Yeah, you spice.
You're literally going for you like from one 4-legged creature to another.
I have to roll a 2 or a 1.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
Spring
Come
break,
on,
I believe in
got
you.
This.
You got
it.
God, come on. That's a 2.
Yes! Gosh. I really shouldn't show how clearly I want you guys to succeed or fit. Like, I really shouldn't show that.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So you kind of wave that catnip in front of the cats, and you see these two cats, but these house cats, just their noses just start twitching and their ears just like kind of.
He kind of just like, you see him.
Yo, these guys are stoners.
You see him just dangling it, and he goes, "You want it? Do you want it?
Oh, you see,
you know
the
you
one,
want it.
now both of them are kind of the heads are hanging.
Yeah. You want it? Go get it!" And he just tosses it.
Perfect. And they go for it.
Come on.
Yeah, we're up.
Get in the elevator.
Come on.
So
Can all of the bears make it in there?
It's gonna be tight.
Back up on top of me. I'll lay on the ground.
It's gonna
Can I just
tight.
climb through the thing and just climb up the elevator shaft because I have climbing skills?
That's amazing.
I've seen
I
Mission
don't
Impossible,
think you're
that's
small
risky.
enough to fit through the top of the
yeah.
elevator vent.
What
Hey.
if it? Yeah, okay. That's
So
fair.
Ike is gonna go into the thing and lay down on the bottom and like even put his arms on the wall.
You will all fit. Like I've
Yeah.
been in some squished convention elevators. You will all fit.
Ike is getting
It's
creative
just gonna
though,
be tight.
and he's gonna
Alright.
lay on the ground so
Look at
everybody
him.
can step over him and step on him if they have to.
Yeah, we're gonna Jenga this.
Mhm.
We're Jenga.
Yeah.
I just get real close to Goldie, like
Mhm.
arm around. I'm like,
I'm
well,
gonna
hey.
say, and this is
Ike
a-
100% whispers in Hannah Bear. I think there's something going on here. Like it's kind of like us a few years back, but like
I remember.
there's something seriously going on.
By the way, at this point, like as the door is closing, you just hear Wilson go, "Oh, I shouldn't have eaten that much cheese."
And as, by the way, as the doors are closing, you as a group, anybody looking out will see on the other side the doors opening, and you see what you know as the face of Cat's Paw, Evelyn, this elderly woman with deep tanned skin and her hair pulled up into a very tight bun. She is a very fluffy cat with her.
it's like
A
my
very,
cat.
very fluffy cat. And as your elevator's doors are closing, hers are opening, and that's the only glimpse you get. That's the glimpse you get as the doors close, and someone's got to press a button.
It's
What?
not Goldie, because Goldie is going to like be snugged up with Siri, but also like while Wilson like has the handheld out, she remembers Honey, but hearing Honey handheld, she's just gonna like snake her tongue out to like just lick the device.
Get over my mouth. Stop with the tongue.
Oh my gosh.
The tongue is the grossest part. Even
I'm
the
gonna-
awful body. Like I'd
I'm gonna
rather.
Slip her tongue.
Smack the tongue. See, that's why this relationship works, because Siri isn't afraid to smack the tongue.
I hate this so much.
Like, oh, right.
Look, you could use that tongue and push the right button, but we need to know what floor to go to. What does it say? What floor? On the
It
device.
was
where
the
that
top.
button's
It was
been.
the top floor.
Alright, push the top floor button there.
I'm
Do
gonna
it,
need
Goldie.
y'all to make a decision. This all
Sulkily uses her
hurts.
tongue to press the top floor button.
Y'all are
Hey,
on
Goldie,
my
this
back
is an
right
elevator
now.
car. This is your shit. It's a car.
You're the driver. Come on.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage on getting us to the top floor?
You actually do, because you got to figure out what floor is what, because they're labeled with cat's paws.
Oh my god. We have paws. We can figure it out.
Which one has the most beans? I want the most beans floor, please.
The most beans. See, I just want to make you roll for driver, just
That's
because
cool.
you're in an elevator car, and I haven't gotten to make you roll for driver very often. I'll be honest.
I was gonna say I don't know if I did last time.
Didn't we have like once? I swear there
I
was.
think
a
in the
bit.
beginning, yeah. On
I
how
think
well you
we
got
I
there.
think we found a cart at one point, and then we were like in a cart and you rolled for driver.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
You're seeing behind the screen of I just want my players to get to roll for their things. That's all I want, man.
I just want to climb the elevator shaft. Come on.
Okay, so in her defense,
Oh no.
Goldie just licked an elevator button.
You had advantage on this, love. I hope you did you use it?
She did.
Oh boy.
What did you
Okay.
roll?
But also, like, Saoirse's just like right there, and like everybody is just like
Oh my
right
God.
there. And it's now a bad time to mention Goldie gets a little claustrophobic.
Oh no.
A horrible time to mention
Bad
that.
time.
She got a
good
5
time.
with advantage.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh
So while
no.
Goldie is reaching over with that thing, she managed. You do hit the button you're going for, but you also hit every other button.
Oh poop.
There are only like 3 others, so you're just as you're going up. Bing.
All right, so we're getting off here, right?
I'm sorry,
No,
it's
I
too
don't
much
think so.
tongue.
What do you mean? I hate. Okay,
Up another 4.
Jesus. All right, we're getting off. This is it, right? Okay, let's get
No.
off. Let's get off my. Okay,
At
well,
each floor, Goldie would like to like sniff with her snoot for some of that sweet original.
You haven't smelled any yet. You're on so you're on the 2nd floor. So it was first floor. You're on the 2nd. You're on the 3rd floor now. I'm gonna say there are 5 total. Yeah, that's a good number.
oh God,
Oh no.
y'all, I need you off of me soon.
Ding.
This has to be. I've not.
No.
Is this the top floor?
Son
If
of a-
it isn't the top floor,
I
heard
just
some
want you to know
meows
a
on the
black
other
bear
side.
can weigh more than a grizzly bear. They can weigh up to 600 pounds, and a grizzly bear can weigh up to 400 pounds. So let's hope I'm on the lighter side
on
of
my
a black
back.
bear.
You're on my back.
All right.
Granted,
on
though,
the
it's
first
interesting because
floor,
I'm bigger
close.
than a black
I'm
bear.
sorry, males can go up to 600 pounds.
Wow.
I only can go up to 180 pounds. You're good.
Oh, sweet, perfect.
So, ding!
Hello.
It is you're on the 5th floor, and I think actually at this point the doors open, and we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
We're gonna take a quick break
Because we're all gonna die.
It's a little bit before halfway, I think. Or it's about good halfway, like halfway time wise. But I think this is a good break time before we get to the upper floors. None of this was planned. This is great. I hope everybody's having fun with this.
Oh God, yeah. It's so
All
good.
right, so we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go ahead and share that charity link more time as well as our bears. So go ahead and check out our bears, who are absolutely fantastic. We'll be back in 10 at most 15 minutes, just so we can get drinks. Let's be honest.
Food, water, snacks.
Food,
That's
water,
it, yep.
food, water, snacks. Yes, exactly. So
Food, water, sex, baffoom.
everybody else do the same. We'll be back in a little bit with more heist shenanigans.
See y'all soon.
Oh,
I am
gonna do
so
it.
happy you had that catnip.
yeah, for real
Welcome
though.
back, everybody.
Oh,
Hey,
we're on a
oh
game?
hi.
Oh crap!
We play-
It's better
we're
if I
doing
just
this
do a
online?
surprise. You were just being so jovial. I just wanted to,
Dang.
I did do a countdown. You just
I saw.
Midnight.
This is what I do every time I go live. I just go, "What? There's internet?"
how do what? There are people watching us.
Horse
Sounds fake,
emoji?
but okay.
This is welcome back.
In the computer?
In,
Oh gosh,
we're in the Matrix.
We've definitely
We're in the
gotten more
Matrix.
drinks, obviously.
I'm
Sounds
in.
fine.
This is just apple juice with a lime in it.
This is just juice of an apple.
See, this is actually what it says it is. I'm not lying.
I miss
Good
apple
for you.
juice. I want
This
apple
is.
juice
I'm
now.
just training to be like All Might,
That's
which
it.
is alcoholic.
Mm-hmm. All right. So welcome back to Hunny Heist 2, Getting the Bears Back Together.
Bears.
Oh my gosh!
Did you
it
say
could've been
kitten?
Kitten, the
Yeah,
bears.
kitten, the bears
oh my
back
God.
together.
I can give in and combine my cat puns because now you guys know who the
How
bad guy
dare
is.
you?
You gotta do it.
How dare
Kitten
you?
the Bears Back Together.
How
So that's going to be the
dare
official name when I
you.
post on YouTube. It'll be Kitten the Bears Back. That will be the official
Oh,
name.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
We got our title.
Bear you.
So, how bear I? How bear I? So, continuing on with our shenanigans. The bears were just heading up the elevator in a bit of an awkward state, and they'd reached the top floor after hitting every floor on the way up. Hearing some probably muffled meows on the floor below them, but you know, they didn't see anything. And then, and before they had headed up, they did catch a glimpse of Evelyn Catspaw and her mascot cat for Catspaw Catnip in coming out of the other elevator before they
Wait,
went
was
up.
she holding a cat?
She was holding a white fluffy cat, all very classic, you know.
I
So
thought
she's
she
a
was
cat, holding a cat?
No, she's not a
Oh,
cat.
she-
She's a person.
Oh,
She's a person holding a cat.
She
I
is.
thought you
she
said-
is a
I
tanned-
definitely thought she was also a cat.
No,
I'll
she
say it
is
right
a-
now, I
She is a
figured it
very
out.
tanned woman.
No, I did. I'm not. Ike didn't figure it out, but I think I have. He's not in charge. The cat is.
oh, probably. The cat's always
Calling
in
it,
charge.
calling it right now.
I'm calling it. I'm calling my shot. I'm calling my shot right now.
You're not gonna throw it away.
Shot, take a shot.
I would never throw it away. I'm calling my shot.
All right. Well, you'll have to wait and
Fantastic.
find out. You'll have to get through as the doors open on the 5th floor of the Cat's Paw business building, where you know the honey is being kept based on the device that Honey provided to you. And as the doors open, and what Ike, who is on the ground, having everybody else piled on top, for the most part,
600
seems-
pounds, y'all.
You chose
This
this.
hurts.
You didn't have
This
to lay
hurts.
down. You really didn't have to.
You tell me that now, but we're already.
You had
in
already
it.
chosen. I wasn't
Hey,
going to
Sam.
argue with
Hey,
you.
Sam,
Yeah.
we're already in it. We're already in it.
Yeah, I think a
Well, now
panda
that
bear
you're
actually
in
weighs
it,
more
it's
than
just-
me. You got a lot of weight on you. Sorry, continue.
I have like over 1,000 pounds.
I'm like
on my
looking
Yes.
at how much everyone weighs
As
right now.
the doors
It's just
open.
like the best massage. It's just like
Not.
cracking that spine.
Not.
Shiatsu all over the place.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
about
those are
to.
like-
And a bear's just like petting your head. Ooh.
Wow.
The
Okay.
doors have opened.
Great.
Okay.
Is there
And
a house cat in front of
just-
me?
Just outside of the doors. That's no house cat.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple bipedal striped cats that are fairly large. Who
Like-
have turned around and are staring at you very confused because you're laying on the ground, practically falling out of this elevator doors as they open, because it would be a full-on like tumble out, I feel, at this point, because you're so desperate to get out. And there are two well, perplexed and slightly displeased looking tigers in front of you.
Cool.
Cool.
Can
What
I?
do you do?
Who has the translator?
I'm looking at the brains.
I do.
Oh, jeez, is this where this elevator comes out? Oh, jeez, we're so lost. Can you? Oh no. I don't know what else to do. Look, I'm not menacing at all. Do I look scary?
Very scary,
They,
boss.
they're still growling at us.
Yeah, you're getting one of them's growling, and the other is staring a bit more. If you guys, okay, did any of you guys watch Tailspin?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I
Shere
think
Khan?
so.
Shere Khan, the tiger
Yeah.
that was in the
Shere Khan.
business several
Fantastic.
times. That's one of the tigers. The other one seems a little bit, very much growling at you.
Just
Oh,
bring the translator out. Could we
It's in
just...
my back pocket. It's kind of a little bit of a reach right now.
Oh
Fuck
boy.
I can handle this in one.
Yeah, Anna Bear's gonna look at Big Ike as he's just still laying on the ground. It's like, if things go tail up,
Yep.
you and I, till the end.
Of course.
Oh my heart.
You want me to
Oh
do
my
the thing?
god.
Why? What?
I could do the thing, y'all.
Oh my
Just-
do we? Is there just
You-
and it's just the two of them in here?
Just in
There-
there.
Do
So-
the thing.
Are you taking a look pretty much outside of just like the doors and the wall of striped cats?
I'm gonna like try and step out.
You stared down. I'll say you can see ahead. There's a hallway that kind of it goes a little bit forward and then kind of splits off into a round kind of
I'm gonna be like,
going two directions.
Oh,
we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard
Okay.
way.
I-
It's your choice. And I look at the one that's not growling at me.
y'all,
look
I
at
can
the
do
staring
the
one.
thing
Mhm.
to assert dominance.
Goldie's
All I'm
going
saying.
to slide the honey hacker handler. I didn't write that one specific word.
The
super
honey
well,
hand,
right?
the honey handheld.
Handheld. That is what that says. It's hard to write with pause. Anyway,
Exactly.
Facts.
she's gonna try and pull out the honey handheld for translation purposes, while also trying to assist Siri in the fast talking with.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Just
let's
a bit lost. We're on vacation.
Bars.
Okay, as much as I'd love to give you advantage for this is ridiculous. And so go ahead, roll. With you could do easy or hard way. I'm gonna let you roll just a straight roll criminal against, and this one's gonna be this is not criminal. I'm actually gonna have this be a contested roll.
Oh.
Okay.
All right,
I got a 3.
I got a 2.
Dang it!
So you see the austere tiger standing back just looks and just makes a bit of a noise, it has a little bit of a purr in the back, and then the other tiger just goes into a full roar and is going to lunge towards the elevator.
Can I, when they go into a full roar,
Mhm.
immediately do the same and use my Terrify ability and just full on muscle them back down?
You may actually. I gotta double
Hell
check
yeah.
the because it's terrified because that is
Heck
your
yeah.
speciality,
Mhm.
so you get advantage on that.
I'm scary.
You is scary.
I'm scary.
Depending on how this goes, I got something
Mhm.
else.
Ooh,
The 1-2
Mhm.
attack.
okay.
Yeah.
I got nothing. There's
I
no
spit
brains here.
acid.
Unless I can climb on somebody.
I mean, climb up will be one big bear.
All right.
They won't be a couple.
2 bears in a trench coat.
2 bears. In a
We're
trench coat.
basically Goro from Mortal Kombat at that point. 4-armed bear thing coming at you. That's like, I'm gonna kick your ass.
I gotta see which bear is taller. Hang on.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Ike is now a monk of the astral self. Only Anna bears the astral part.
That is my
Fantastic.
favorite version of monk.
Fantastic.
So honestly, I'll roll stats for it right now.
Oh no.
Let's go.
You're only like a foot taller than me standing up, unless we assume I'm like the shortest, which would be like 5 feet.
That is your choice.
How tall am I
Anyway,
standing
so
up?
but Big Ike, you
You're
get
like
so
8
roll
feet.
with advantage for bear
Okay.
to try and terrify
Come on.
before this
Fun
tiger
part
goes
is-
into full action.
Fun part is I'm still even.
Okay.
So
That's exciting.
let's hope.
Honey Badger's
Come
not
on,
even
come
a
on,
foot
bud.
tall.
With advantage, that was.
I know, I rolled double
Yeah.
6s.
Oh no!
Oh no! You're not that. I
So-
should have jumped on your shoulders.
As Annabelle crawls onto your back to try to try and intimidate and to help you get bigger, one of her paws, her feet accidentally slips and kind of hits at the side of your throat. So you still get a roar, but it sounds like because it's just this is blocking about half your windpipes here.
Yeah.
But your dearly beloved has unfortunately hindered you
It's
in
fine.
this
I'll still
one
kick his
as
ass.
you try to be terrifying.
Kick his
So
ass.
it does not work. The roar from the tiger, that comes from the tiger, is it destroys your sad
Since-
little meow.
Okay, rude. Since
Sure.
I've
Well,
ascended to my monkhood,
You rolled a critical failure. Essentially, you rolled
Hey.
double ones here.
I got you. But since I've ascended to my monkhood, I want to box this motherfucker in the next week with my muscle.
See, that is what, since you are muscle, that is also
Yep.
your thing, so you also get advantage
I feel like
for
I'm
this.
cheating. Like-
As he's doing this, can Annabelle we're gonna recover, and she's gonna dart underneath the first tiger's legs up into the second tiger and use her carnage to just fucking maul his face.
This is why we
Just
are
like a
our
1-2.
own.
All right, and I have
Name
to
me
ask, so
a more
just stand
iconic
back.
dynamic duo.
So
You
while
can't.
Can't.
So while the first attack, so
Gangbusters.
essentially we're
Gangbusters.
we're gonna do essentially rounds because we're in combat now. No initiative, but
Fantastic.
we are in combat now. So what are the three of you doing this round? The other three. So we know what the
I'm gonna
dynamic
throw
duo is doing.
Goldie. Can Goldie get on one of them and drive it like a car?
I'm gonna Ratatouille the one that doesn't look like your con.
You fully ratatouille a tiger.
You know what? So this is gonna be, there's gonna be a couple rolls for this. There will be a couple rolls. So this round, first round, you got to get a hold of one of the tigers.
Okay.
There's
Throw
only
her
two.
out. Can I throw?
That's gonna
how
be.
big
There's
is
only
one
two.
bear?
There are two tigers that you can see.
Oh dang, we weigh the same. I can't throw you on a tiger. I'm sorry.
So they are tigers. They are beefy. They're muscly. Like the standing up. These tigers. They're like bodybuilder kind of build. Like the Dorito shape. That's why I imagine tigers on their hind legs. Like tigers and lions are similarly like that kind of beefy shape.
I won't lie. Siri's not gonna probably do anything because Siri uses her brain muscle and not her muscles. So she probably is just gonna look around and try and figure out where the honey is on this floor while everyone's distracted.
Can
Okay.
she get advantage as Annabelle has been mauling this other tiger's face and maybe they spun around?
Okay,
For-
so Goldie, so you got a 2
I
for
did
a rolling
get a 2.
bear.
Oh,
And what is your bear
heck
at?
yeah.
My bear is at 3.
All right, then you
No,
succeed.
I'm sorry, it's at 2.
Then you succeed. You have to roll at it or below. So you succeed for bear. So you have managed to, so at this point, so I'm actually going to, so you'll manage to get on the back of it. We'll see how much damage, or, if you just manage to be, because no matter what, you two are a nuisance.
Yes, we are.
You're at minimum a nuisance. And so we'll see how much damage is done. So Wilson, what are you doing this round?
Oh my god. Okay. So one of the special powers of a panda bear is they're able to eat anything that looks like a bamboo. And those tails look mighty like a bamboo.
Gangbusters right there.
Oh damn!
That's some
That is
gangbusters.
gangbusters. That is. I'm gonna say yeah. That is valid. That is a valid enough thing for you. See the tiger, and it gives the tail, and it gives you. You have this extra focus, and so you have advantage to roll to try and catch a tiger by its tail.
Yes. So okay, would this be a bear roll then?
This one would be a bear roll, yes, with
Okay.
advantage because
bear
of the
roll.
focus.
Sorry.
Do
A bear roll.
Yes.
With an advantage. Oh, Okay, please. Oh, by the way, so we were talking about Mike, I guess, earlier, and he made me this amazing dice tower that it's all blown out, so you can't tell.
But yeah, it looks so cool.
The tower, yeah.
It's a tower. It's basically the Grayskull castle from Critical Role.
That is fantastic.
And I'm so happy to be able to use this because I've till now been using digital dice, so I'm gonna try it now.
That's dope. I got my little Sheikah shrine.
I roll on my firebolt dice thing. So just show off our dice dice people.
I just wanted to give a little shout out to Mike. I guess
this myself.
Ooh, nice. Now we're just being nerds and showing off. All right.
Okay, so the first one I failed because I got a 4 and I have a 3 in bear, so I'm gonna try it again.
I've got to get you a second set of dice so you can roll twice.
One.
For real.
Yes.
Yay!
All right. You, Wilson, you managed to grab that tail, and you've got it in both hands. So which tiger were you going for? Because there's the one that Ike is squaring off with that is kind of a bit more on the growly side, and then there's the one that seems to be much more of a business tiger.
Oh, he's good.
That is being ridden by Goldie and mauled by Anna Bear at the moment. That's what they are doing.
Okay, then Wilson's gonna go and attack the one that Ike's keeping preoccupied.
Son of a bitch.
Yep, all right, so Ike's got the front, you've got the back. All right, so you've got the tail of the growly one, like by two claws,
and I take a bite.
You are gnawing into that.
And I'm really hoping that he in the cartoons where the tiger, instead of making a growling sound, makes the cat that got tapped down.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
I've got my cat sounds lined up. There's a reason I chose this bad guy.
You're amazing.
I have 4 cats. Full on.
Wait, like 2 of them.
I have 4.
Oh my god.
I've had 4 cats for at least 2 years.
But I only met 2 of them. Oh wait, 2 years. I think I saw you last.
It's been a while since you've been down here.
Never mind.
Anyways,
it's been a while.
So you guys have all gone. I need Anna Bear and Ike to roll for Carnage and Muscle. So Ike, what specifically are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm gonna uppercut this motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
That's my boy.
Because you said they lunged towards us, so I'm just gonna be like,
Can I cheer them on to give them advantage?
They already have advantage.
Oh,
but they feel your inspiration.
Ike,
That's my man.
He's our bear. If he can't punch him, then no one can.
Then no one cares.
And he's a bear.
And he's a bear.
We're in bear with bear. Yep.
Which he's a human currently. So.
Totally.
Is this criminal or is this bear?
This one is, so since it's your muscle, this one is criminal because you are using more precision to uppercut. And then Hunny is rolling with bear, or not Hunny, Anna Bear is rolling with bear because you're using Carnage.
And that's advantage?
Yes, advantage.
So I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. So with any successes that you guys are making, move it over to whatever you succeeded. We move a point
That's
over.
That's a good thing.
All right, nice.
That's 2-2. And that's
Nice.
gangbusters, because that means
All
I got
right.
it.
Gangbusters.
All right, so
Gangbusters right there.
So you managed to actually. I need to roll for what these guys, or figure out what these guys are doing. So Goldie's
motherfucker's gonna be in
riding
the
this
ceiling.
one. Wilson's biting. Another one.
I'm doing nothing.
There's so much happening to these tigers right now.
I imagine this like the
So-
new Mortal Kombat movie, and it's just a hard uppercut, and it's really rated R.
So as the tiger was going into to go and attack you, they would have gotten you, but then you hear this as the tail is bit, and as they're kind of recoiling back, it lines you up perfectly for an uppercut to this tiger. So between you and Wilson, this tiger has been uppercut, and they're staggering, like just having just an real bad time. Still up. They're having a bad time. Now the one and just behind it. Because I'm thinking like in the hallway you guys came out, and there's one just like kind of diagonal, just like right behind it. Like if it was a 4 square, it'd be diagonal to each other. Hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you two are attacking the the other one. So Anna-Bear and Goldie are attacking the other one. Anna-Bear, you managed to you got the distraction. As soon as it started, you just crawled up the front of this tiger and just started in the face, just full on rabid honey badger, just full on.
Absolutely.
And this distracted the tiger enough that Goldie could sneak up. I don't think you needed to sneak up. Was it you were able to maneuver around to kind of get on the back of this tiger? So I'm gonna say this tiger hasn't taken as much damage as the other one, but it's I'm gonna say
Your tongue is a garrote wire.
no.
I hate it.
Don't make a move.
No, we broke our DM. It's
No,
over.
you didn't. I'm fine. I can compose myself. So
Are you?
as
Oh
you
my God,
are, so
I
as
hate
you,
it.
so Goldie is on the back, holding on to onto the tiger. This is taking a little less damage. The other one is definitely stumbling a bit, but now they get to try and do stuff.
Oh no.
So
That is the night.
So the tiger that has taken more damage, the growly one, is going to try and barrel through Ike. He's gonna try and run through Ike. And this is gonna be at disadvantage for this tiger because it's being held onto by Wilson. So I have disadvantage for this
Stonewall,
tiger to try and
baby.
get away, or to try and try and. This tiger's gonna try and knock you down. So this tiger just gets up and just like, and just runs forward and just bounce, completely just bounces
That's
off
my
this
man.
grizzly bear. Just,
That's my bear.
So good.
And at the same time as bouncing off the grizzly bear is also tugged back as Wilson is just having a good chew. So, like, practically slingshot this tiger back, and so this tiger is on
Get
its
over
ass,
here.
literally.
We're having a full
Sliding
Mortal
back.
Kombat fight with this tiger, including lines from the game of like, "Get over here!" like fucking toasty uppercuts and everything.
So the
By the way,
tiger is
hello,
now
Raiders.
on its ass.
Right?
We got raided!
Nice.
Hello, Gondo Bros! Thank you for raiding.
Hey!
Shenanigans are happening. So we are going to so that tiger's on his ass. The one that you two are attacking is going to. All right, we're gonna try and once again, because you guys are teaming up, I have disadvantage on this. By the way, I rolled double sixes for that,
Nice.
so that's why there's epic failure.
So, like, that was a solid smack.
These are the dice that I use to roll well. I need other dice. I need dice that I haven't used much.
Put him in the garbage.
No, save them for
push.
my other games. All right, you
put
guys,
them
I
in the
have barely used you, so you will probably not roll very well. Or
No.
normally not roll very well, but for this game. So, disadvantage. So they're gonna try and shake. They're gonna try and do a big old shake to try and get you off.
But it won't work.
So, the tiger is so this business tiger has been kind of holding themselves like this, and as the honey badger attacks, the tiger just and flings Anna-Bear off and manages to move around. Goldie, you managed to. I need you to actually make a straight roll for me. Just make a roll.
Straight roll.
No directional. It won't affect anything. Just make a roll. 3.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Goldie, you just barely managed to hold on as this tiger is just essentially hulks out a little bit. The suit does rip a little bit. It's, you know.
Uh-oh. We made him mad.
So Anna-Bear is flung off, and Goldie, you are still on the back of the tiger, but now this tiger is starting to back up to me to try and head down the hallway.
Oh heck no! I'm gonna run after that mofo.
So that is where they're starting to go. All right, so now it is next round.
Which one is running? Suit?
The one that Goldie is suit one. Yes, suit tiger
Zoot
is running.
suit? Alright, cool.
This tiger is now in a zoot suit
Zoot suit?
officially.
Yeah, of course.
Decided.
Yeah, there's Shere Khan in Zoot Suit.
Yeah, Shere Khan in a zoot suit.
Your Khan and Zoot suit.
I'm gonna be like, are you gonna go after him, Big Ike, or... Oh, hang on, that's not my voice. Are you gonna go after him, Big Ike, or do you want me to go? I mean, I'm not very muscular, so like, I don't know how well I'm gonna be. I'm like sticking on the wall, like trying to get somebody to tell me not to fight, but I'm like, I mean, I could go if you want me to get him, but you know, what do you want to do? Like, I don't, you know, like, you look like you want to talk, but you're not saying any words, so I'm just gonna keep talking until you tell me to stop. But like, do you want me to go? Like,
How does Anna Bear look right now?
Oh, she has
Just-
dramatically flung herself onto the floor. Absolutely, just and like in a daze, like look back
Oh,
at
Ike
the
is-
tiger.
Fully ditching this one and is going to beat that other one into submission.
I'm gonna be
And
like,
you can see like Wilson like in the background. Get him, big boy.
I'm just
I
gonna,
got this.
stay here, and I'm gonna go around this
Favorite
corner.
feral bear. Wilson, for the sole fact that Wilson will just appear randomly and just be doing the most. Will just be doing the most. It's like, nah. His tail is so good.
Arr, it's a bamboo.
Full on meat.
Delicious bamboo tail.
Full on chewing on meat. It's like it's still bamboo.
It looks like a bamboo. It's a bamboo.
Very, very fuzzy bamboo. Because like a tiger's tail is, it's mostly like thick fur and like a bit of bone. There's not much meat there.
It's a good bamboo, but I'm gonna eat it all.
Fluffy bamboo.
I mean, it's probably actually pretty close to the texture of bamboo. Like you know,
There you go.
Thanks, I hate it.
less crunchy.
The more you know.
I came here for a fun time, not to think about how tiger tails are bamboo
Or sun bears and their tongues.
or something.
This is
I
what
didn't
you
say it.
got. You asked for
Well.
chaos. You invited
You
this chaos
returned
into
after
your
the
life.
last
You came
time.
back.
This is not your first forte
This
into
ain't
this.
the first
You're right.
rodeo. This ain't your
Asked
first
you
is
to do
my
fight.
this.
fault.
I didn't force any of you. I asked.
Right.
I felt
I
true.
can
You
listen,
can't have the
fool me-
heist without the brains.
Fool me
True.
once, shame
I
on you.
do.
Fool me twice, shame on me. All right.
Told me 3 times, and I
Join
think
us in the
I'm
shame.
the fool.
Join us in the. You just need to get rid of that shame and then join us in the being
Ugh.
shameless.
So I will say I am trying to like sneak around. No words. I am trying. No. What am I trying to say?
No, I'm not. I ain't doing it. No, not today. No,
I'm trying to.
I said it and I regret it. No,
I can't laugh anymore. My cheeks hurt.
absolutely not. No,
About this time last game.
no,
I just push the elevator and I go back down. No, I'm just kidding.
God.
no.
Oh,
See you guys. I'm going home.
good fucking luck. Oh
I
god.
think the funniest part about that was
Yeah, what are you
stopping
trying
your
to
own
do?
self.
I am like slowly sneaking out of the elevator. Like I am like
All right, you're trying to
shimmying
get out
along
of the
the
elevator.
wall
You probably
as I'm
won't have
get-
to
like, as they're
sneak much.
fighting.
These tigers are very distracted. You probably
great,
won't have
and
to
I'm
sneak
I'm
much.
looking around. So just like keep that in mind. I'm
All
trying
right,
to
you're
see
looking
like where to
around.
go or what there is
No.
around.
So the suited tiger is headed down. So I mentioned I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and draw an approximate.
Yes.
Are we getting a
Almost.
map?
I'm
Oh.
gonna draw an
Everyone.
approximate.
Oh
of a
my
map.
God.
It's gonna
Wow.
be
We're getting
so rough.
Everyone,
So rough.
hype in chat. We're getting a map.
Y'all, we
give
made
us,
it.
Give us one hype in chat.
One.
We're
This is
getting a
the
map.
secret
I have
level.
a hype. Oh, I don't.
Okay,
it doesn't
so-
say
I
hype. it
am
just
the
looks
hype.
Like hype. It's
Can I
it-
pick that tiger up and suplex him?
Let me see how much a tiger weighs.
Physically, yes, you can. Roll wise, we'll see. We'll see. All right. So.
Oh, I don't know. A male can be 680 pounds, and you can only be 600 pounds.
Yeah, but I'm also the muscles, so I
No.
definitely feel like I can pick up
Okay.
more than 600
So-
It's like
pounds.
130.
This is the elevator. So this is this box right here is where you, kind of the entryway of the elevator where you guys came out. You guys are fighting kind of in this entry doorway in this hallway here. Hallways are about
Okay.
10 feet wide.
Yep.
Because
I'm totally.
tigers. All right, and this leads down to essentially this is another hallway that goes on either side,
Gotcha.
and you can't see anything past that.
I'm
but
definitely
insider
Two
knowledge,
hallways.
the
in that
other
way.
side is identical.
I love this
sneaking
for us.
that away.
But yeah,
And then
so
everyone go back to fighting.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna try and kind of sneak around here into the hallway because the suited one is going down this hallway. So
Yep,
you're gonna try
I'm
and follow
going that way.
them. All right, so follow. You can do that fairly easy. You are gonna at this. There is enough shenanigans happening with Wilson on the floor and the tiger being pushed back. Give me a straight roll for this one.
Oh, but okay, which die am I gonna use? This one. 3.
Okay,
Literally, all my dice are on.
You
3.
manage to get through kind of the throng, but you do kind of trip and kind of stumble a little bit forward as you're going. Yeah, as you're going, just kind of just imagine grizzly bear just awkwardly stumbling just over.
I'm a black bear, thank you.
Or black bear.
Excuse.
I am sorry. I am very
Excuse
sorry.
you.
So
Rude.
you managed. So you trip over. I'm gonna
Whoa.
say the fallen tiger a little bit as you go.
I almost apologize, and then I'm like, oh, and then I kick him, and then I keep going.
You just
you're a
kind of
dick.
just kick him a little bit as you go.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt him, just kind of.
Yep.
So you go down the hallway and you are following the suited one. I'm going to say it took your round to follow it,
Cool.
him. So,
Sounds good.
but you have caught up with them essentially. You are
Dope.
right there next to them. All right. So, what is everybody else doing? We've got one tiger fleeing, one tiger on the floor. Ike is going crazy, I think. So we might want to. I'm gonna save that for last because that's gonna
Cool.
be a uncontrollable. I don't want the others to be able to react to that. I'll be honest.
Cool. No, fair.
All right. So, what's everybody else doing?
Fair.
I think last time we had it was Anna Bear and Ike went first, and then then you three. So Anna Bear, I guess. What are you doing?
She's gonna try and decide between going after the tiger that had knocked her on the floor and going back to Ike.
Mm-hmm.
How's he looking?
Ike is he's visibly raging at this point. So if this is all happening in one round, this is if Ike is visibly,
Yeah.
Barbarian
If
rage,
he's losing it,
essentially.
then she's gonna. Indeed.
I like how I've-
She's gonna
I
hold
like
her
how I
turn.
switch classes each fight move. I've gone
Yeah.
from a astral monk to a barbarian.
multi-class. You've multi-classed. Come on.
I'm
This
here
is
for
multi-
it.
Imagine a monk with rage.
That's scary, honestly.
Like a monk with just a couple levels of barbarian. Okay, I need
Yeah.
to think about
Woof.
that another time. Anyway.
I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
So-
I'm not looking up
she'll-
grizzly bear facts, I swear.
She'll hold her turn until it comes to Ike, but she's gonna try and take care of him once it comes to that.
All right, so you're on standby to care for Ike. All right,
Yes.
I'll call it essentially a whole held action or something.
There we go.
All right, so Goldie, you're riding the tiger that's running away. So do you want to make? I believe this would be a second roll, and only you could make this roll to try and drive the tiger, because I believe that was the plan before. As
Yes.
the driver, you can roll to ratatouille this tiger.
I love how that's a verb.
Also, thank you so much for the raid, Kimura-Khan. I appreciate you.
This tiger has been a ratatouille.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Oh my
3.
God.
ratatouille this
That is
tiger.
a 3. That would be with advantage for rolling for criminal.
Either way, I
So
rolled
what is-
2 3s.
What is your criminal at?
3.
You succeed. So
Yeah.
What's up?
So if it's, you managed to get a good. So as this tiger is running away, it's trying to get away. So it's not as concerned with you. So you're able to focus a bit and grab the tiger by its ears. Now, someone's got to grab one by the toe
That's
eventually. Seriously, it's killing me. So you've managed to grab the ears, and so what are you doing with it? What you've grabbed
Driving
the
it.
ears? What direction are you driving this tiger? Because you think you can, you're able to. So which direction? Where are you driving the tiger? It's running down the hallway towards this separation here.
I think the rule is you always go left, right? I think I'm gonna
You're gonna keep driving it down the hallway? Driving the
Yeah.
tiger down the hallway? Alright, so to the left.
Yeah, and then we'll see what's down there and go from there.
Yeah.
All right. So you're just gonna drive the tiger towards the left, so yank, and then so after you yanked the ears and the tiger kind of, like, if you could see the front of the face, you'd see its eyes just kind of huge, as if, like when cats hear like a ridiculous noise and they're just like their ears would be back, but you're pulling them back. So yeah.
Oh, poor thing.
This poor tiger. But you are now after that, then Goldie Goldie then leans over this tiger, and the tiger just starts running forward and starts going left. See, it doesn't seem to take a lot of effort to make them do this. So they head over. So you are driving this tiger further down the hallway to the left.
I just kind of want to see if there's anything down there and use this whole scenario as like an element of surprise.
Okay, so you're on the back of the tiger, kind of going to the T, and just going to like the intersection and just looking.
Yeah, it feels like we've abandoned stealth at this point. So.
So all right. So Goldie's gonna sit right there, right in the kind of the intersection hallway for the end of your turn. All right, cool. So in that case, let's see, Wilson, you've got a tiger's tail in your mouth.
Oh man,
Tiger's looking really rough.
Because I have an opposable thumb, and I really want this bamboo tail off of this tiger, I'm going to just start seeing if I can just like start spinning. My bamboo.
Okay, this one
We got
time.
Kung Fu Panda in the chat.
Fantastic.
All right, so I need you to make a bear roll. Just straight bear roll, no advantage, because at this point you're using muscle, and that's not your thing. But you're trying to use your bear.
Oh my God.
You son of a bitch. Does that give him advantage?
I do have 4 bear right now, so hopefully.
I'm like, you gotta be a big panda, and this has got to be a little tiger for this to work out.
Wilson has
believe in
continued eating heavily throughout the time we've been apart over the last 10 years.
It's
Has
true.
gone full Kung Fu Panda. That's what
Fantastic.
happened.
I'm so proud
Man,
of.
I have a lot of time on retirement.
Honestly,
Okay?
I'm so proud of you in this moment.
Okay, let's
If
see.
you pull it off, it'll be like gangbusters.
No advantage, right?
Gangbusters.
No advantage.
Okay.
If you get this as gangbusters right here.
Oh, that was a 6.
All right, so Wilson, so you've got this tiger, and you're thinking like, I'm gonna throw this tiger, and you go to grab the tiger, but you're too distracted by just like, no, I just gotta.
I'm just gonna keep nibbling at it.
I'm just gonna keep on going on the nibbler. So he's still stuck, but just you did a little bit of a tug and went. I can't nibble if I'm tugging.
That's a lot of effort.
Like yeah. I'm gonna say that this tiger's tail is probably brushed through a lot of catnip, so it's got a grassy taste to it. It's got a an herbal taste to it.
Oh, just like the forest.
Yep.
Tastes like
Keep
bamboo
chat,
to me.
You're driving this tiger, and I can't even, because you're driving this tiger.
This is the best and the furriest. Thank you. I hate myself.
As
Oh,
soon as you said the
God.
fast, I knew what you were doing. No.
It's all about family.
Fun,
No.
y'all. Good night.
I hate
Oh,
This was
myself.
fun.
Okay.
Don't worry.
This was
So-
great. Good night, everyone.
I told you all.
Yeah, no, thank y'all for coming.
Gonna end.
Scene. That totally made me lose my complete train of so that
ever.
was Wilson's turn. Now it's Ike's turn, I believe.
Ike, or is it?
Goldie
have her?
drove, Wilson nommed, Siri snuck around, you
Oh,
were
Siri
holding
did.
your action, and Ike, what you doing?
Well, that one that just threw my wife
That ran down the hallway.
off of him.
Yeah.
He's at the T junction, correct?
Yes.
I'm barreling into him at full speed, and I'm gonna knock that motherfucker's teeth out.
Okay.
No one hurts my wife.
Oh damn. All right.
Oh shit.
That is All right, go ahead and make a roll for bear with advantage.
All right, dope. There's a chance, guys. I just need to throw this out there. I have 2 right now. Ike is enraged. There's a chance I could just go full bear soon.
No.
Oh, shit.
I'm
No,
letting
I'm
you
thinking,
know
yeah,
that.
because at this point it's like you're not using criminal muscle. You are rage bear.
I'm full bear.
You still get advantage because they hurt your wife, so you get
No
advantage.
one hurts my wife. No! I got 2 3s.
Oh.
I have a 2 in bear.
You have a 2 in bear, so okay. So what happens? Because I cannot deny the sheer just force of a grizzly bear running down a hallway. No matter what you rolled, you are a grizzly bear running down a hallway
I do
towards
appreciate
another large furred being that has another large furred being riding it. So what happens is Goldie, you get to see this from the passenger seat, and you see Ike. You see just this angry grizzly bear who has at this point hulked out of your your sneaky gear. You're sneaking around your not your sneaking gear. It's your tactical stuff. You have
My tac gear.
You have ripped your tactical gear because you are just
Definitely exposes the camera that has been recording the whole
the whole
time.
time. Yes,
It's like
camera's now
hanging, dangling from the side.
Yep, camera's now exposed, and just grizzly bear just running down, and it seems to be going to try and hurt the one tiger, but doesn't time it right, and instead just kind of gives you both a very large bear hug, slamming you both into the wall behind, cracking the wall and making there is a large amount of noise and shudders.
I'm sorry. They hurt my wife. They don't get to live anymore.
That is beautiful. I don't even care that you're beating the crap out of my tigers. So you neither you necessarily take damage or so. Like, I don't even know how to really track much damage in this game. Really, I assume everybody has about 3 hit points is what I go with. Three decent hits, depending on what it is. So, you two, so you don't take any damage. You're just kind of slammed into the wall. The tiger, you can't move, and there's been a large noise made. That would be Anna Bear. How are you dealing with your husband here?
So Anna Bear she has pulled herself together, and she is sprinting up to him and just she has it down to a science now of grab, pulls herself up onto his shoulders, and then has crawled across his shoulders and is now looking in his face. When you are a child and you have a specific number of steps to get from the light switch to your bed,
No.
Am I fully getting lullabied like the Hulk right now?
Yes,
You are.
absolutely.
You are.
And she's just petting your face.
All
Sun's
right.
getting
roll-
real low.
Sun's getting real low. The honey's real sweet right now.
Oh my god.
That's his lullaby. That's
I want to make you roll for this, but I also don't. You should have to roll for this, but I don't think so. I think this you've got connected now. Now, whether or not Ike feels like calming down, I think I'm gonna. You definitely you're being Ike is you're.
Ike is calmer, but he's still gonna beat the
Calmer.
shit out of this tiger. Don't hurt my wife.
Yes, you have a choice as to whether or not you use bear or criminal for your
Awesome.
attacks. Once again.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There are other things we need to focus on.
Ike still hasn't responded.
Okay.
So
This
focused.
tiger is just. is just kind of smooshed. Like the visual of this is there's a tiger against a wall with a sun bear still on top of it, holding its ears, and then a grizzly bear like half hugging them towards the wall, and then a honey badger on top of the grizzly bear, just holding the grizzly bear's face.
Hurrah.
And then in the
other two.
back somewhere
And
else,
Goldie, you
one
got a
tiger
very
and a
up
polar bear.
close view of this very sweet and tender moment. And then Siri, you've got a back view, and Wilson, you're nomming on a tiger tail.
Are we the
Completely
Avengers?
oblivious.
Are we the Avengers right now?
Absolutely.
You guys are absolutely
We are
Avengers,
needing
I think.
format for
Can
this.
I jump on the suit tiger?
Zoot.
You will be.
Because I was
the
following him.
You will be the
I'm the one
third
on the zoot
bear
suit.
on the zoot suit tiger.
Wait,
or
I
the
thought-
fourth bear.
Wait, hang on. How many bear? Wait,
There-
no.
there-
Zoot suit is
two-
the one that
Zoot
threw
Suit
them
took
all
off.
off, and I just tackled into the wall.
Yeah, Zusu was the one that was fleeing. That's the one you were
Oh.
following. The one that was growly earlier, the more
I
bodyguard
was
kind of
confused.
tiger is the one that Wilson's nomming on and is on the ground at the moment.
I'm gonna poke my head around the corner now and see what's there. Because they got this handled. It's fine.
You don't see anything. No one sees anything around the corner.
It's just dark.
Let me.
Just go. Just
You
go.
do hear a couple more, light growls.
Butts.
Like kind
No.
of purring, low purring growls.
Psst. Wilson. Gee,
Yeah.
hang on, what's my accent? Okay. Gee, I almost said a British accent. I got so confused.
Wilson.
It's good. It's fine. It's got it.
Wilson. Hey, Wilson. I just wanted you to get the wreck around the corner.
Do you got any more of that catnip?
Let me check. I might have a little bit.
Like,
Wait.
I'm gonna say you threw the bag. It seemed I imagine you just
I think it was
you
just
threw
like
a
he
large
grabbed a
clump.
bunch.
You
Like,
threw
yeah,
a
I
very large
grabbed a
clump.
bunch.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I don't think you have much more left. I don't think you may have a couple little strands, but not.
That's not enough.
We could be
Ooh.
tactical about it.
Is there any like ports in the wall to put the fancy doodad in so I could like maybe no, because if I set an alarm off, that would be like too much attention.
There are so you're that's actually you're gonna go ahead and make a criminal roll with advantage for me, Siri.
Ew. Oh, okay. 3, and it's 3. My criminal.
Right. It is a 3. All right. So you succeed. So you notice that there are you can see at the end of the hallway there's just around you can see there seems to be some kind of slits inside the walls where something might slip out of the walls.
Okay.
If there might be some trick doors that could be triggered. And they are on the left and right sides.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to that for my turn then.
Okay, you're gonna get closer to that, and you're gonna. Do you want to check around the corner?
Yes, please.
All right.
Carefully.
Very
Did my-
carefully.
I'm sorry, I totally forgot. With a success, does my thing go up or does it stay the same?
That one it would go up.
Okay, cool. Great. All right.
So you're gonna check around the side, and you see with his back to you, you see another suited figure that has a very golden, almost straw-like, fluff coming out the backside. Very similar to the feline you saw before that was very slicked back, but this one is much more free and fluffy. Very big old mane-like.
Uh-oh.
The other side, and there you can hear some light purrs coming from over like if you were closer they'd be it's kind of like how they talk, just like if they were talking in low voices, and there you can see there's one that you can see with its back to you and is talking to someone on the other side. It's down a hallway like about 90 feet. It's pretty far away.
How have they not heard anything?
They do seem to be talking to each other fairly fervently at the moment.
How many of them? 2?
you can make
Fervent.
distinctly to you can make out a higher pitched purring and a lower pitched purring.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that's all you can do this round.
Poop. Okay.
Is gather information.
Considering Wilson still has the
Tiger by the
translator.
tail. Yeah, you do it the
What happened to that tiger, by the way?
You're still gnawing on its tail, so we're still in rounds right now.
Oh.
You still have two
Oh, is
tigers
this
that you're
tiger
fighting
not,
right
like-
now.
That was so 2 rounds ago.
Listen,
That was so long.
I'm a
ago.
bear.
It's just
I
because
have
I'm
only so
not
much
doing
attention.
anything. So.
So the one that got slammed into the wall is disoriented and trapped at the moment, so it can't really do much, but you still gotta deal with it. Then there's the one that's gotten by the tail is going to be standing up here. Like it's gonna take it got disoriented enough, it uses round to stand up. And so we're essentially we're in our next round right now. Sorry, I wasn't clear on that.
No worries.
So that was Siri's turn for this one. Let's go with Wilson. Let's deal with the not clusterfuck of fur.
Okay,
Dude.
at this point, Wilson is just like he snaps out of it for a second. And then he kind of just looks out at the guy and kind of just like puts his hand into a fist and just like, just go to sleep, and just like punches him across the jaw, trying to knock him out.
Nice. All right. So
Hell
for-
yeah,
So,
Wilson.
I'm so proud of Wilson in these moments.
So good, so good.
Seriously.
I'm so
I'm
proud.
gonna go ahead and just make it. I just want to I'm trying to think. What's your bear at right now?
Bears at 4.
I'm gonna say because this would probably be a bear roll.
Okay, I still
Yeah,
have
this is
Wilson,
a
you
flashbacks.
son of a bitch.
Do
Yeah,
a
this is a
bear
bear
roll.
Do a bear roll. Yeah, roll for
All
bear.
right.
Do a bear
Yes.
roll.
Oh,
My
come on.
name's Slippy the Frog.
That was a 4 exactly. So.
Hey, so
Yay!
this one you just take this color and you just sock him in his tiger jaw and
Can I
just very
say, I'm still holding on to the tail that's used in the hand that's in a fist. So I'm punching him with his own tail.
while you're hitting yourself. While
While
you're
you're
hitting
hitting
yourself.
Only the tiger says, go the fuck to sleep.
So yes, this tiger, you successfully knock out this tiger. So this tiger out. Would you like to move anywhere?
At this point, kind of just get up, and I approach close to Siri.
All right, so Siri is around the corner. Siri's a little far away because you were taking care of the tiger in here in the
Oh my
elevator
God.
area. And then you were still over here. Siri is like over here, looking around the corner. The people that she saw is over here, and also I guess I need to draw in a couple things. So Siri, you would have also noticed there halfway through the corridor there is a door that leads. That would lead into here. So halfway down the corridor, there is a door.
Yo.
I think this is where we need to go.
Lead inside. And also, I say on this turn, Goldie, you can start to smell honey.
Yes.
So,
This is it. We're close.
You're close. So Wilson knocks out the other tiger, comes forward. So I'm gonna say you can get to the intersection where the others are fighting the suited tiger. So you so this is gonna be. I'm gonna say probably Ike and Annabelle are gonna have to go first for this one because you're kind of, trapping the tiger and Goldie against the wall from that, bear rush.
Annabelle, would you like to go first?
I'll let you go first
That's
because she will.
okay.
She's gonna base her move off of you
All right, cool.
because she's trying to calm you down.
Ike
however-
is smiles at her. Is going to use his free hands to move her out of his vision, and then criminally, I would like to aim a shot for
Mhm.
this dude's jaw to dislocate it.
All right, roll with advantage to wreck this tiger.
Because he's calmed down enough to criminally aim a
Yes,
shot.
you are.
so
You have
he-
calmed down enough to be like, step aside, sweetie. I gotta take care
I got a
of this."
6 and a 2.
Ooh, so that 2,
Yeah.
I'm guessing succeeds?
Yeah, it does.
All right, so 2 succeeds.
So I move a
and-
point to criminal, right?
Yes.
Great. This is bad.
Do you have your honey with you?
I do.
Your dollop of honey?
I do. I'm at 5 criminal.
Oh.
Yeah, eat that, honey.
It's fun. All right, so with this, with that roll, you hold back. You have Annabelle held over here, like keeping her out of the way, kind of, safe. I just imagine her
definitely-
just like crawling,
Yeah, he
over,
just
just like,
like a kiss really quick and then just.
just keeping her just like, no, you hurt my,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just socks him in and that with. I'm just saying, with the fury of a grizzly bear, you knock him out. You knock this one senseless, and it just kind of slumps against. And Goldie, you kind of go ride the tiger down onto the ground. Just
Ride the tiger.
ride the tiger.
I enjoy that you're riding the tiger into unconsciousness.
Mhm.
All I know how to do.
Oh my god! Yep.
Oh,
so
gracious.
the tiger, see, both the tigers are out. That would probably essentially end initiative, as it were, as much as initiative as we have in this game. So, and you do so Siri, you do see the tiger, or the lion. I'll be honest, they're lions on the other side.
Ooh. I'm gonna be like, hey, Big Ike, we gotta just come here. And then I'm gonna
Damn.
jump on one of them in surprise.
So.
Oh, that's
Are
really
you
This is a
dumb.
bit of
waiting
a-
for us
this
to get
is a
over there?
Bit of a long. So this hallway is about
Oh.
90 feet long.
Oh, never mind. You already said that. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna be like, Ike.
So yeah.
Big Ike.
So you guys are here, and
Uh-huh.
the lions are down here. There's a door in the middle.
Okay.
Pretend this
Big
is an
Ike,
actual
we got-
square, and they're equal.
We got some lions. We gotta get on them. Okay. I'm gonna eat this honey because I feel like I'm gonna have to roll bear, and I don't want to have to roll a 1 or a 2.
Yeah. So
So
again, there
Yeah,
there
I'm-
was those the slider or the insets into the hallway that you can see.
But
I'm gonna
and the lines are at the end, so we could
Mhm.
technically slip into that room.
So yeah, looking
They
further
seem to
down
be-
the hallway, you can see the blocks on the far side, in front of the lions. So like there's, go ahead, more drawings, guys.
So I'm trying to see where the lions are.
It's okay. Actually, I might be drawing this technically on the wrong side, but it's because it's gonna be mirrored when you
I
guys
just
look
don't know
at
if
it.
the lions are before or after the door.
They are after the door. So the lions are at the very
Oh,
end of the hallway. So
Good.
So yeah, lions are down here. Pretend this is mirrored. Lions are down
Oh.
here. This
Yeah,
is the
yeah, yeah.
door. There's
Okay.
little like the insets that I mentioned that you noticed before with that brain roll are they're like here. These lines here. They're like insets at either end that look like they're meant to block off this door.
Okay. So
Would like to pop some honey real quick though, just so you know.
This is the time if people want to pop honey, have flashback,
God,
or
where
have
am I
flash, because
at?
we are planning essentially the final phase or final approach, because the honey can be smelled. Goldie, you can smell the honey. It's behind one of those doors. It's behind that door there.
Here, we gotta go here.
Yeah. Okay.
let's see. Oh, should we try and take out these other lions first? You guys, it's really hard to whisper and do an Irish accent, I've learned.
Big act. Do we want to do a fastball special?
Oh, that sounds dirty.
I mean, honestly, sure.
We've tried it once before in the bedroom. Wasn't a great idea.
It wasn't. It didn't. Mm-mm. Nightmares.
All right.
Anyway,
I have
got-
a very strange image in my mind now of a
Why
grizzly
do you
bear.
have that
I
image
don't
in your
want an
mind?
image in my mind.
Anyway.
I can't even.
Anyway, listen, y'all have been talking about tongues and everything all night. You're gonna judge us? Thank you.
We don't need this fan art. We do not need this.
How about y'all want to go get whatever's in that room? We'll take the lion while y'all get it, and we'll do the speedball special move, and y'all can go.
If you can't get into the room first.
Yeah, let's
Y'all
try to
try
get in
and
the
sneak?
room.
We'll
If you
try
guys
and
can't,
sneak.
we'll get it.
There we go.
So let's try to sneak. If
All
sneak
right.
don't work, we got a plan B.
Let's go. Let's suit it to sneaky sneak. Let's go.
Duke it.
Ike is 100% like carrying Anna Bear, like ready for a speedball
she's like-
special.
Yeah. Coiled
Alright,
and ready
so-
to go.
For this one, honestly, I'm gonna say that I have to make rolls for this one. So
Oh god.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you guys are just sneaking down the hallway, and I gotta make rolls for this one. And all right, so you guys are sneaking down the hallway a little bit. So you manage. You're getting closer to the door. You haven't made any sounds yet. You get to the halfway point. You get to the door, and as you get there, you see the lion that you've been watching. You see that has had its back to you, just
Oh,
Uh-oh.
special.
kind of smells and just looks over their shoulder.
Hey, Sam, guess what they find? A flying honey badger as a speedball special.
So a grizzly bear is throwing a honey badger at a lion. This is
Yes,
Wow.
I'm shot putting a grizzly.
Wait, will you say
shot
that
putting.
sentence again, please?
A
Just one more time.
A grizzly bear is throwing a honey badger at a lion.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's good fan art there.
I love this game.
Meanwhile, a sun bear, a black bear, and a panda bear are watching behind them on their tippy toes because they were just sneaking.
So you've gotten to the door, and I'm guessing
Oh.
the other two were in front, ready to fastball special.
Mhm.
All right, so go ahead and roll with. I need you both to roll. You both get to roll with advantage.
Excellent.
What am I rolling?
Um,
Criminal or bear?
Jeez, I think Okay, no, this is a special. I'm just gonna. This is a special attack roll. This isn't gonna affect your directions. Just this one is a. I want to see how well this special attack combo roll goes. This is
Excellent.
technically a group roll.
Awesome.
You both
Awesome.
get advantage. I'm house ruling all of the things.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Let's do this, my lovely wife.
Let's
I got
get
a
it.
4 for my lowest.
All right.
I got a 1.
Ooh, okay.
Gangbusters.
So
Gangbusters.
I'm gonna say with those rolls, Ike, you throw your lovely wife down that hallway. You just use absolutely just as hard as you can, and you're a little nervous because that's a lion. You might have just a little bit of hesitation, and when you throw her, she starts to kind of go down in altitude a little early. But luckily for you, that just means she has a different spot to aim for. So this honey badger just
I have no shame.
goes straight for that lion's, bits, and just goes to Carnage Town. Just starts.
Absolutely.
My wife.
Eventually, kind of ends up crawling a little bit up the chest of the lion as it's kind of freaking out. Just the lion is freaking out. Its buddy has looked down the hallway at this point, very concerned. But this lion is getting very bloodied very quickly. This is you did like 2 damage to this thing. To this lion.
Fantastic.
That was a good roll. You rolled a
That's-
crit. Well done.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
the speedball.
All right, but yeah, but that's totally how it's meant to work. That altitude is on purpose.
Yeah.
That's why it didn't work so well in the bedroom last time.
We didn't have enough altitude.
No, you were going up too hot, too much altitude.
We didn't have enough altitude.
No, you had too much altitude.
Oh,
we
too
go.
much altitude. What am I thinking? I'm not.
And now we know.
So allow me to amend that previous
And now
sentence. A grizzly
know.
bear is throwing a honey badger at a lion's crotch.
There we go.
Allow me to
go.
amend that. A grizzly bear is throwing his wife, a honey badger, at a lion's crotch.
Now that's some swinger shit right there.
Now, are you horrified or proud of her?
A little bit of both.
Yes.
A little bit of both.
Like, hurry, give me the
Don't
thing.
judge
Open
us.
the door. Could I just open the door? Is it locked?
Yeah.
We gotta get in. It's
We're
so
distracted.
low.
We're
This
distracted.
door
Now
is
running after him.
definitely locked. This door has a very fancy looking lock to it.
Oh, can I plug in the doodad thing?
You absolutely can plug in the
Oh,
doodad
can I-
thing.
Wilson, plug in the doodad thing. Oh, I still can't hear you, and you're so close to me.
Turn your ears on.
I'm deaf.
All right, keep turning it off. By the way, it's my turn then. All right, I got this. And he goes in then. Oh, this is my forte. And then he just like he plugs it in, and then that's all he can do, right? Is just plug
So-
and go.
So with this
Or
one,
is it-
so Honey's got a little bit of a, so she has an unlocker tool to it, but it requires a little bit, like it's not as intuitive as the rest of it, but thing is she set up the interface to look a little bit like a Tumblr. Just like she's made it like a little bit of a game, like a video game kind of Tumblr, and you can with your fine dexterity, you can attempt to thievery, virtual like video game style, because it's 2030. That's what it is.
Is it bad? I thought of like Tumblr, like the blog place when you said Tumblr.
Oh, I definitely
I
did
mean,
as well.
I did too, as I said it. But
Okay.
And
I'm
it's just a video
yeah.
game to me as well.
Yeah. See, I'm imagining like the Skyrim lockpicking from like not Skyrim, Oblivion lockpicking with the bumping up of the tumblers and stuff.
I think that was
got
also
this.
Skyrim. Skyrim had the same thing,
Skyrim
right?
did the moving around of the thing. Anyway,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
so
right.
With your opposable thumbs, you
Yes,
can
so-
do this.
yeah, so I need roll with advantage.
Oh, all right. And this is against my criminal.
Yes, this is your criminal.
I am too criminal. God damn it.
Come
I
on,
believe
get it.
in you.
Oh, actually, you know what I'll do before I do this? I'll have a flashback,
Ooh, flashbacks. We haven't had one yet this session.
Yes.
and I will remember back to a conversation with Honey on how to use this specific tool.
Oh,
Uh,
oh yes, of course. So I've programmed it just so because after watching you do the lock thing, I think it would be easier. You're more likely to use this anyway. So you just have to go in and you go into the menu to right here, and it's just watch if you poke it, and it'll figure out the numbers, but it'll just you get to poke the thing in.
Well, that sounds quite useful. Thank you. Oh, I'm chuffed. Thank you. That was quite thoughtful of you. This is
If you want, I can show you where I have like actual video games on here later.
well, this is more than enough for me to keep me entertained. Trust me.
Oh, all right. Well, just be careful. Don't break my handheld. Bring it back in one piece.
Oh, I
okay?
wouldn't dream of it. I have many uses for this in the future.
all right.
Mhm.
Nice. All right, with that.
By the way, Honey is character by Miss Tayo, who is not here. Who is not here. She had other things that other necessary things to do. But we love her. She is here in spirit.
So much.
We love
And
Miss
the first roll was a 5.
Tayo. Mhm.
So well, by the way, that flashback brought me back to a criminal of a 3. So
Alright.
hopefully if I get 3 or a 2 or something. Come on, baby. 2!
2! Hey! All right. So, as you're going through, you remember the advice. So it takes you a couple tries, but then you remember back to that advice that Honey gave you about.
Now try listening to it instead of watching it. You know, it's a little bit easier if you just listen.
Oh, just little click noises.
Yeah, little clicks.
Oh, that's
like you do with
that's
the face and
radical.
stuff.
So, and as you remember that, you are able to unlock. You're able to use the interface that Honey has provided to unlock. Yeah, unlock the door.
Yay. And there it is. And there
Mhm.
it goes. And then just like he just as soon as he says that, like the door just
Mhm.
slides open.
All right, and at that point, though, the handheld the screen does start to fade as the battery has been used up.
Oh no.
On the handheld. So Honey's handheld has been thoroughly used.
No more secrets.
I know.
Should have brought a spare battery.
But the door is open and it swings open, and as it does, Goldie, you can smell that this is the place. You can smell that OG honey that you are so familiar with. Being in the R&D department, that is the smell. What you need is here, but it's not as strong as it should be. It's being kept somewhere that's trying to muffle it. It sounded there doesn't seem to be there's no one in here, it seems, but this room is almost like a clean room. As the door opens, it is very sparse. There's some metal storage crates in the corners, about 3 or 4 in each corner. There are metal storage crates, and the honey is likely one of them.
I would like to sniff around as best I can.
Roll with advantage for bear.
That is a 2, and I have 2.
Nice.
Fantastic. All right, so you can smell. You sniff around, and seems like the other crates they may have started, trying to make some of their own honey or some other. There's one of the groups of crates. It smells like those weird plants down there, but with like a tinge of honey, and it's not what you're looking for. And in another corner, it's just that herbal stuff, not what you want. But in the northwest corner, smell your favored honey, your favorite, best, from the princess, with Sir Robert's adjustments and transformative chemical adjustments. You smell the honey. It is inside a crate sitting on top of 2 others. It is a very solid metal crate. Like one of the ones that has like the rivets in the sides.
Ooh. Well, I think we need a little bit of muscle, or we can go at it ourselves to try and open it, or carry the whole box out. What do you think? I'm gonna go drag the box in the middle of the room to look at it more.
The box itself isn't ridiculously heavy, but it sounds to be fairly hollow, and it's about, I'm gonna say, about 3 feet by 3 feet.
We could disguise ourselves as one of their workers and just pretend like we're shipping the box out, like we did last time. What do you say, Big Ike?
Oh,
Big
Ike is
Ike,
running past the door towards his wife at this point.
Yeah, so you 3 have gone into the door and found the honey. We still have to, so we have the other 2 that are dealing with the 2 lions that are still outside.
That's fine. There's not a lot of things that can beat a grizzly bear in nature. I just found that out tonight.
And a honey badger.
Yeah.
At that point,
Don't
like,
forget.
When they team up, it's no end.
It's over.
Honey badger don't
So
give a
those
fuck.
2, you 3 are in the room. So now we've got the 2 who are still outside dealing with the lions. So Anna Bear, you've mauled one of them. Ike, you are following down. I'm gonna say this other lion is a little bit the other lion is a little bit dumbstruck by what is happening to his friend and looks around the corner to see anything else coming and sees a grizzly bear running towards it. Ike, what are you doing?
Ike is going to run towards that one and slam him backwards into the wall behind him. It seems to work really well against these big-ass cats.
Okay, then. So you are purposefully going for a slam. All right, so that's going to be just a general body flop slam. So I'm going to say roll bear for that one. You're just going for your mass.
Cool, let's hope. I gotta roll a 2 or lower.
Come on.
It is with advantage.
Come on.
I'm praying on this one. I didn't get it. I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Ooh.
Well, the exact opposite of what I needed.
So you're running down the hallway and you are going to slam into this lion, and the lion sees you just in time to jump out of the way towards its friend who's being mauled by your wife. But you jumped out of the way and you slam into the wall, and you're.
Ow.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you've taken a little bit of that. That's a little bit of damage there.
It's
You
fine.
didn't have anyone to cushion you this time.
You know what? That's fine.
You just had a little bit of a bump now. You got a little bit of a.
It happens. I used to be a bouncer for Bears that performed in the country.
It's fine.
At what
Alright, so-
some used to call a jamboree. I used to be a bouncer for them. It got rowdy.
Some would
People
call.
got drunk.
So
Drunk.
and Annabelle, what are you doing? You are currently mauling I would say you've made it up to the chest of this lion.
Could I see my husband sprinting past me towards this other
You
lion?
didn't see it, but you definitely felt the tremors as he ran into the wall on the other side.
If I could,
Mhm.
in my altered state, just full on like climb up the side of this lion. I want to leap, bounce off the shoulder of the second lion coming at me, go across, and then like get to my husband, foaming at the mouth, and say, "We gotta go."
Make a straight roll for me. Make a roll for me.
Just one.
Love Anna
Just
Bear
one.
so much.
She got her shit together.
My love for Anna Bear has only grown.
Oh,
No.
best.
No. No.
Okay, so
We're
what did you
such
roll
a shit
exactly?
couple.
A 6.
Okay.
This was her thought process.
All right, actually, I need to make a roll for this real quick.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay. All right.
Uh-oh.
I know this.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
We're about to both be damaged.
Yeah. We're gonna get fucked.
So what you
It's
do?
fine.
So you're climbing the one lion, and you climb the one lion, and you leap off to go jump off the other one. But as you go to jump off the other one, your bloodlust sets in again. And you just get distracted, and you just start on the second lion.
Oh, fantastic.
So you're going a little crazy on the second lion. It's not as directed as the last one, so it doesn't do as much damage. But you're distracted, and you can't, as much as beautiful and wonderful as your husband is, you cannot keep eyes on him because just you gotta go crazy. You gotta just
Honestly,
destroy that lion.
You get it.
You got a lion to
get it.
wreck.
This is true. He's up.
Like-
He's fine.
Yeah.
And that's not okay.
So yeah. So a critical failure still sucks for the tigers, or it sucks for the lions.
Truth.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! I've
Oh
been waiting to
my.
say that the whole time.
Oh, gee.
I'm about
I was
to put
hoping you
this
guys
I think
would
lion-
track
somebody
the
said that in
lions.
the.
I was hoping
Somebody
you could track
did
the lions.
say it in chat.
Yeah.
That would be
Did
my
not
father.
connect the dots.
That would be my father.
Oh,
Ah,
yep.
fantastic.
I still didn't
Other
connect the
one.
dots until you just said it, so that's me.
Mhm. I made sure the top
Where
floor would be
I'm
lions
at.
and tigers on purpose.
Oh my
Some
god.
things were planned, not much, but some things. Only the puns.
Fantastic.
Only the puns. Okay.
Okay, so Goldie, Wilson, it sounds a little rough out there, and I don't want to leave the box alone. So either I can drag the box out by myself and guard it, or you guys can go fight, or one of you can stay here with the box and drag it out, and I go fight. What would you prefer?
Oh, I do have an idea.
Okay.
And he turns around to one of the other boxes. And can I crack one of them open?
I'm gonna say, yeah, go ahead and roll for roll for criminal.
For criminal eye.
Roll criminal. I'm gonna say with advantage because this is breaking into a box.
Okay.
You're
And then
breaking
I
into
did
something
succeed
you are a
last
thief.
time, so
So, huh?
okay. Yeah, I did succeed last time, so that puts me at a 4
Yes.
instead of a 3. So okay.
Yes.
Oh, and that's a 4.
Hey, you're just
Hey.
barely succeeding
I know.
on these.
It's like,
Barely.
this
Every
dice
time I
has
say
been-
it. Every
This dice
time.
has been awesome.
It's great every time.
Nice. Oh, hey, is that your rainbow?
Um,
You got a prism die? You got a rainbow die?
No, it's
Oh.
it's the crap. What was the one that had the big Kickstarter and the dice?
Oh, the dispel dice?
Dispel?
Yeah, dispel dice.
Nice. Oh,
Heck
one
yeah.
of
I
those spells
got it,
poor.
so-
Anyways, so with this, you managed to crack open one of the boxes, and it is one of the ones that has the slightly, you know, the catnip that looks like a bit, you know, honey scented, like it's got some little
yes.
hybrid to it. Yeah.
And then I drag that box out, turn
Mm-hmm.
to the cats. I'm like, here, kitty, and I tip it over, and just like spread it all across the little
Fantastic.
hallway.
Okay, I'm gonna say for this to all happen in one round, you're gonna have to have, you know, pretty much all three of you working together to make this happen.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely.
Roll
I
these
think
down.
when we
Alright.
start seeing what he's doing, we're like, yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you three are you can easily get the crate outside and just dump that catnip down the hallway. All right, I gotta roll a couple. I gotta roll things for my lions. These lions are dumb.
yeah, they are.
That's what I love to hear.
One doesn't have a
I didn't
crotch and the
roll
other
below
one's
4
face is gone.
Yeah, I didn't roll below 4, but I was at disadvantage anyway. I didn't roll. Yeah.
That's what we love to hear.
But they would have failed even with advantage. They still would have failed. So, the lions look. They're freaking out, being mauled by this thing, by this honey badger, and just as this one is getting in the face, it through the craze of fur and blood, it smells. And Annabelle, you can feel the purr start up in this lion. You can feel just the motor start to vibrate through because you're currently mauling one of them.
Is that enough to like shock me out of my bloodlust?
I was gonna try to
No,
get
I
her out
wouldn't
of her blood.
say but this lion is starting to purr, and it is going to start to just move. It's going to start moving down the hallway towards the catnip, whether you are on its face or not.
Okay.
Can I attempt to
And-
grab Annabelle as this lion runs away from?
I'm gonna say, yes, you can go ahead. Just make a straight roll for me for that one.
Okay, let's do this. Let's hope I can grab my wife. I got a 1.
You
I got a 1.
swoop. You
The
swoop
power of
up your
love.
wife.
That's the power of love, right
You
there.
see her being carried away by a lion and goes, "No, that is my wife."
It's
And I-
just
And
like
just
a
Can I-
artfully just lift her up.
Can I lift her up, seeing that she's in her rage, and start giving her a lullaby of like,
Yes.
honey's still real sweet.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's like you
Freaking
finished the
absolutely.
saying.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Killing me.
I'm gonna cry. I'm fine.
I love this.
This is what marriage is like,
This
guys,
warms
isn't
my
it?
heart.
This
Alright,
is what marriage is
so-
like.
The both of the lions are at this point, they are just heading towards this catnip, and it is a fugue state. You notice with this particular catnip is just like this fugue state as they start nosing into it and just starting to rub their like these cats or these lions that are in suits. Like, these are both suited lions. They are just starting to get down and just starting rolling in this
Yes.
essentially bed of slightly honey-scented catnip that you have laid out. I did not see this coming.
I did not either.
So,
Is there an exit other than the elevator?
on the other side there are elevators on both sides. If you get down to the end of the corridor, Annabelle would see that there is another left, and you can assume there is another elevator on the other side, because on the schematics on the map it was a symmetrical
Right.
layout.
Before we all head out, like Wilson's like, quick, stuff as much as you can in your pockets. and then just like starts grabbing all of that catnip and just stuffing it, and then like just in case, just in case.
Goldie's on
That's
board.
fair.
She'll assist.
Yeah, I'll grab a few, but then I'm also be like, all right, Big Eye, can you go ahead and grab this box? It's got our stuff in it, and we're gonna go in the elevators across the way.
We're on the other side of the lions, correct?
I'm in a yellow.
Can I get back?
Yeah,
to
the lions are distracted. They are
Yeah.
rolling on the ground in this catnip. They are high as balls now. Like this
All right.
happened very
Nice.
like this is very potent stuff.
I definitely come running down the hall and go to grab the. Are we taking the whole box, or are we just trying to get what's in it?
Well, I couldn't open it. I mean, I'm smart, but like, it's like riveted and stuff closed.
This one does seem to be a little bit more intensely closed than the other.
Let's
Right.
like try and rip it open.
Okay, let's try this.
Hey,
All right. How many people are trying for this?
I will.
All right.
This is a team effort, y'all.
Group skill check for whoever is helping to rip open this box.
run one die or two die.
One, yeah, one.
Everybody one die. Everybody one.
Okay.
All right.
This
Yep.
one.
This is a group effort.
Oh yes. Oh my god, I love this die so much.
Oh my gosh. Ike,
Oh, bud.
So Ike, you're a little bit tired. So with this endeavor, so
I've
you
gotten
all,
out of
you all
3
gather
fights.
you all gather around this box, and in this endeavor, Ike, you kind of hold the box steady. You're a little tired. You're holding it steady though. So while they're going at it and clawing and ripping, and this metal is just like there's a couple bands around it that just get popped off, and just Siri just makes a couple holes and rips one side. Wilson, you get the other. You know, you pop a few of the rivets more intricately just to get the other side off real quick. Goldie, you're just helping with you're cheering Siri on. You see Siri just going into this and just like cheering her on, just like, returning the favor with the backup.
Yeah.
I'd say returning the favor.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And Annabelle, you're letting out probably the last bit of that rage on this box. Like any little opening that happens, you just burrow in and open it further, and finally it opens fully. And the coveted jar that is it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit worn because it's the original jar that he was using back at Camp Honeyhuck. But you see the jar of that purest golden honey that is that is the source of Funny Honey's success and many delicious meals that you have had over the past years. So, and it is in a bed of that of the honey scented catnip that was in the other box. Apparently they were trying to somewhat disguise the scent. It didn't. It couldn't disguise this one, even inside the metal. Couldn't disguise it. So you have what you have come for. Now, ding.
Oh, butts.
You hear elevator from the other side where the lions were open.
There we go.
Go, 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 go.
Where do we go? Okay, let's go.
Oh.
All right, so yeah, they're coming in the elevators here. You guys are in here. You guys are gonna head back.
Run the F out, yeah.
All right, so everybody, I'm gonna need one more group skill check for everybody to try and pretty much book it down there.
Man.
Because there's a few little stuff in the way.
Do I get like a navigational bonus?
This is a group, not for this one. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
No!
Oh, Big Ike, you're fired.
Hey, this is actually pretty good.
Okay,
This is
I've been in 3 fights so far,
So-
and you're gonna fire me?
Can I
You did
Ratatouille?
So much damage.
Can Annabelle Ratatouille him?
The only person who can ratatouille people is Goldie, unfortunately. That is a special
Dang
driver
it.
ability.
That's valid.
Well,
That's
you feel
valid.
special
free to
driver
Ratatouille me
ability.
if you want.
Jesus, the cops! God damn it, chat. As you guys start booking it down the hallway, trying to get the one of you. So Ike, as you're leaving, you step on one of the lion's tails, and it goes. Rawr! only a lot deeper, because lion. And at the end of the hall, you guys can hear, "Kittens! Kittens!" And so, but you guys are still booking it to the other side. All right, so you do manage to get back to the elevator, hopping over the other tigers. Ike, you keep tripping over like every one of the fallen cats. The fallen cats that are already unconscious as you're going, but the others, Annabelle manages to, she's like, and between Annabelle and Wilson, picking you up, just keeping you, making sure you don't stumble
Ike
too
is
long.
just exhausted at this
Yeah,
point.
he's just so tired.
He's had to fight 2 tigers, 2 lions, and he is just like, I fucking tried so hard. I'm old. Like,
she's just like, you got it. You got it.
those awkward
babe.
episodes of Dog the Bounty Hunter.
You're like on his shoulders, just like, you got it, babe. You got it, babe. Come on, just a little bit further. It's just a little trip. You got this, babe.
I'm so proud of you.
It's
I'm
those
so
awkward
proud.
episodes of Dog the Bounty Hunter where Dog is like just dog tired the entire time. Like, I can't do it anymore. I'm too old.
So you hit the elevator and it comes up. It starts to come up. It was downstairs, so it's gonna take a couple seconds, and you hear coming closer. Kittenans, did you get into the special product? And you hear that voice is getting slightly louder as she keeps calling for Kitten.
Such a creepy sound.
I hate it.
I hate it too.
You're gonna hate it when I tell you guys the inspiration for this, because it's very
Oh
gruesome.
no.
That's scary as hell.
Oh,
The elevator here yet?
So the
It's just-
elevator,
no.
ding!
Uh-oh.
Kittens. Who hurt my kittens? And you hear that scream as the elevator doors open.
Everybody get in! Everybody get in!
I'm not getting on the ground this
wait.
time.
No, and and Wilson, before any of us actually gets in, hits the correct button, because we're not stopping at every floor each time.
All right, Wilson, you recognize the buttons from last time, so you can hit the button without having to roll for it. So you hit the button, and the doors.
Close door button! Close door button! Close door
There
button!
we go. So the doors start to close, and you see coming around the corner just as you see a fluffy white cat going, "Meow." Mr. Whiskers, we will find out who did this. And as the elevator is going down to the ground floor, where the party is still happening.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Anyone have a plate? Well, I'm assuming I have a bag or something I can put this jar in.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you
hide
have,
there.
as the brains, you have a bag.
Yes.
Annabelle, can you fix me up again?
Oh yeah, just trying to put him together,
Alright.
like
And
put his face back on.
Yeah, you
I
know.
fix Goldie's hair a little bit.
A little of that honey.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Oh, your lipstick ran out. Let me help you out.
okay. This is. Are you? Okay, I know it's been 10 years. Are you guys a thing? Like,
Elevator
We've just
conversation.
been working real close together, you know?
Mhm.
Wink.
I don't. Is that like a reference to you two being a thing? That's what I'm directly asking you.
Professional coworkers. Wink.
That's. You are avoiding the point very clearly at this point.
Oh, we better go. Let's go. Let's go. We're going. We're going.
Doors
And
open.
then as Wilson goes, as the door opens, Wilson goes, "If you all trust me, follow my lead." And then he just like reaches into his pocket, grabs a handful of the catnip, and goes, free samples, everybody, free samples," and just like starts running past across the party and just like tossing it everywhere behind him.
As you exit the elevator, Wilson just leading the way.
It's literally like
throwing
him skipping,
the
like
confetti.
very...
It's a parade.
Yes, exactly. For
So,
an
Like
old
a
man, he's being
good,
quite
bad
nimble.
idea.
So you start throwing that everywhere you can. Is it just you? or did you give any to Justin?
I mean, I think everybody else grabbed some. Like, I
Three.
know.
Yeah,
I
I don't
grabbed
have
them.
any.
All right, did everybody grab a little bit of the weird catnip?
Yep.
I didn't. I know that.
Neither
I'm
did
following
I.
the group.
All right,
It was
that's
the three
fine.
in the
So
room.
3 in the room. You guys
Yep.
grabbed the extras. Okay, so you're throwing this catnip around. All right, I need to. All right.
Causing as much chaos before we leave, just so that be the hugest distraction.
None of my dice have rolled below a 4 all
Fantastic.
fucking night.
Good.
I
Good.
rolled with advantage.
We love that.
So as you're throwing the catnip around, it's the people who are waiting down below, the humans in attendance are just they're looking interestingly like, oh, is this a demonstration? Oh, is it time to meet, see the new product? And the felines in the room, their pupils dilate, and they're just watching and sniffing and just watching as the blades of catnip are drifting through the air. All of a sudden, absolute pandemonium. These cats are just going after this catnip. That you see, very well dressed, formal garments. As you see, the other ones were in suits, some in tuxedos. There are cougars in evening gowns. There are bobcats in little vest suits. You see more house cats that have nice suspenders on and bow ties. And just over the corridor, there's leopards that they're pulling off the pantsuits very nicely. But that all nothing matters. There is this glorious, just a smelling kind that's better than anything they've ever smelled. They're just going absolute bonkers. The humans in the vicinity are absolutely bamboozled as to what's going on at the moment. And there's pandemonium. What do you do?
I think it's funny that the panda
panda.
caused the pandemonium.
Yes.
Yes, you did! Someone picked it
I
up!
say-
Thank you! Thank you for picking that up!
I say it's out the door into the car as fast as barely
Absolutely.
possible.
Yes, alright, so you guys
To our
are booking
rickshaw.
it. Alright, so I need you all, we're gonna have one more group skill check. One more.
It's not an advantage, is it?
I'm gonna say actually yes, you guys all do have an advantage because there is absolute pandemonium.
That was a 6 and a 1.
Alright, so
Look at us!
the
What a
scene-
roll!
That's what we call gangbusters.
that's gangbusters. So, as you head down the stairs, you can see your exit, but there are cats leaping over humans to get to the nip that you have spread. As it fell down the stairs onto the floor below, there's pandemonium, but they are rushing towards you as this pandemonium has happened. But you see that door. You have the goods. You know as soon as you are out there, you have won. You've gotten away scot-free. No one saw, right? So as all 5 of you see where it is, you make practically a bear-style conga line. Just with I'm gonna say with Siri at the front, just leading, like threading your way around the cats. As there's a cat leaping, Siri will duck, and everybody ducks with. And it's probably looks more like the dragons at the Chinese festivals that you guys are just making your way through this, just weaving through and managing to get you get to the door, and outside you see the person at the podium just looking inside like with absolute horror, and next and just off to the side by the door you see the same man that let you in laughing his ass off and watching everything happen as you sneak out of the door and make it off to the Bearmobile.
Glad someone's happy.
Do we know that guy? Does anybody know that guy?
Does any of us know? Do we recognize him?
Nope, none of you recognize he helped you in.
Huh.
Which would be more fun if you were there.
Who is
What a
this
nice
chaos
guy.
man?
Some people just like to watch the
He's
world
got
burn.
he's another one with a slick back, dark hair.
Right.
I like this.
Let's get in the car and Get out of here. What do you
All
say?
right, everybody loads into the three-wheeled barrow that Goldie expertly maneuvers around to get you back to home base, back to the it's actually not too far. You guys actually happen to be fairly close in business parks. It's a small world. So you made it back to home base with the goods without being caught by Evelyn, though there may be some consequences for your actions sometime, and who knows?
Hey,
New
she
ally.
stole first. Okay.
With that, you have successfully heisted the OG honey back, so you may continue your funny honey, and you got away with some of the catnip, so you can see what the heck they were doing, if you so choose. So, success
We're a
again
drug cartel.
for the funny honey crew.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows? Maybe
so-
business will expand.
When we get out of the car, though, I'm gonna be like, oh,
Oh yeah.
you got your little honey in your fur. I'm gonna lick it out. And then I'm gonna be like, maybe we should put a title on you and I. What do you think? Do you want to make it official?
Sounds very good.
And then scene, because it would be very inappropriate to describe
Yep.
with the length
That
of
was-
Goldie's tongue.
That was
I've seen too much.
I know too much.
Final fan art.
Oh, so that was our post-credit scene. Was that our post-credit scene?
What are we
was-
doing
We're gonna freeze
post-credits?
frame.
I was gonna say
Oh, okay,
because
so that was the ending. That was the ending. Now that is the end. Fade to black credits.
so are we doing what we're doing after this? 'Cause
Yeah. So as the credits roll, how are you dealing with this? The
Is there
post finding out.
montages?
Yeah, we gotta find a montage because you may have made a new enemy, or how are you guys gonna? Funny Honey may have a new enterprise.
I feel like
Wow.
Eye of the
Oh.
Tiger's playing in the post credits.
100%. Eye of the
110.
Tiger is
one
playing.
big thing that does happen in the post credits as the montage is going is we finally found a name for the show.
Yes.
And you all definitely see up on the screen because it was figured out. The problem was it's not just my show, so it's definitely a picture of Ike like this and Anna Bear like on his shoulder, like looking badass.
Look
and
at the other.
it's Ike and Anna on the hunt.
That's good. That's actually good.
And it's if you don't
Because
get
you-
the reference, it's Dog and Beth on the hunt.
Oh
I
my
did-
god.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So good.
All right, that is
now
fantastic.
we're both the stars. And are we
What about
having
Wilson?
are we having Cubs by the
Oh
way?
my
We haven't.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I think that was
Oh.
that was something you were considering, like
We should have.
That's a big
There's a-
question to pop, during a end credit scene here.
Yeah, maybe during there's the rest of the montage, and at the very end is just like a picture of Ike and Anna very excited about something.
Mhm.
Oh,
Honey Heist 3!
I'm so invested in this.
Oh, it's so good. Yes.
Honestly, so are we.
Yes,
I am very
absolutely.
invested in
I've
this.
drawn my own fan art of this, so like.
It's so good.
So pure. Alright, I guess Wilson, what does your post-credit scene look like?
And you just see Wilson back in his home. And he goes, "Well, little bud, looks like it's just you and I." And then he just reaches down and then grabs a bottle of beer, sits down on his recliner on his porch, and just cracks it open, leans back, takes a sip. "Oi, get off my lawn!"
Yes! So crouchy old Wilson.
I love it.
Back to it. Oh my
Perfect.
gosh, that is beautiful. And as everything fades, you just hear the echoing sound of kitten.
It's gonna
And
haunt
that
me.
is where it ends. That is where we
Ah!
end our evening. Thank you all so much. That was even,
Wow.
if possible, even crazier than the first one.
My God.
I didn't think it was possible.
Wow.
But y'all managed to make it even crazier.
It was perfect.
I'm so glad I got to
Oh, in a
use my
special way.
little specialty as a panda because I don't think I got to use it last
That was
time.
so
Really, that
good.
was so
So
good.
good.
I don't
didn't
think I
even
got to use
think of
Carnage either
that.
last time.
No,
I
I
feel-
think a little bit of
Like a-
pandemonium that during, but you fought it off for the most part. You rolled well to like
Yeah.
fight the. Not this time.
Nope.
felt bad because I
Gotta
just
give it.
kept hitting things, and I was
It
like,
was your
"Ah,
job,
what other?" Everybody else used to just
Oh my
get
God.
screams, and it was just like, "Muscle, get him!" And I'm like, "Okay."
Well, we'll think about it. What does a barbarian or fighter do every round? I'm gonna hit
It's
it.
true. It's true.
Literally.
I'm
Punch.
gonna wreck it. Like I
I'm gonna
did
wreck
this
it.
last time we didn't do much fighting. I wanted to see how fighting would happen this time, so I made sure that we would have enough things to fight this time. Though you guys did do sneaky for a little bit, which was fun. I did make it so it would have been very hard, but if you like maybe, oh my gosh, this was insane. You guys are amazing. I'm just reeling about how this all went because again, I went in once again with about 37% of a plan.
Awesome.
Approximately.
great.
I do have
This
a
is
list
so
of
fun.
where the cat species do correlate to the bear abilities. So lions had Terrify.
Ooh.
Nice.
Tigers can eat through anything. So they would be able to just like locks or something. Bobcats, they have catnip sense. Cougars can swim. Leopards can climb, and house cats have carnage.
Nice.
Well, that's funny.
Oh boy.
So if that house cat encounter had gone differently, you'd have seen that.
Oh,
'cause, You know,
man.
there were a lot more house cats in the lower floor. There were a
Absolute
lot more
carnage.
house
Thank
cats.
goodness for Wilson grabbing all the
For
cat-
real though, the
I was
real
hoping someone would
MVP.
notice that. I mentioned that that was one of the options,
OG.
so I was hoping someone would notice that.
As soon
That
as he
was
said
well
catnip,
done.
I'm like,
That's
laser
the
focus.
Well, that was the Cat's Paw Catnip Company that
Okay.
you guys took. That you guys
Were
took
they-
on.
Gangbusters.
Yeah. Okay.
Gangbusters.
Thank you, everybody who joined us for this. Thank you all for donating to stop the AAP. I hate to make this one shot happen. I think I'll definitely put Hunny Heist 3 as, a potential sometime. Like this crew. I love this crew endlessly. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you for the raids, for chatting, for being a part of this. We love you. I have no more words. This was amazing. So I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Love from us. We love you very much. Have a great evening.
All the bear.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.